You go.
Go. Aha! Welcome to
The
Unboxed
world
Politics.
of the tomorrow.
This is a political review show. My name is Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Hi, Tim.
Tim Chim.
Great. Amazing.
Tim.
Charlie Angus here from Midas Canada, the Resistance Tour, and I watch the TheBinPodcast Network. You got to watch it. Sign up, follow them.
Why we can never rebrand.
That's right.
Oh, we're rebranding and we'll get a new video. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, Ollie. You know where
Yeah,
Charlie Angus
go
lives?
hang out with your friends.
Yeah,
up
I'll
your-
probably never meet him again, right?
Hit up your best fucking friend.
Yeah,
Charlie.
hit up your best friend, Charlie Angus. Listen,
Our best friend.
we're reaching the stratosphere here, guys. He's gonna come to us.
He'll come crawling. We'll give him a 10-minute spot so we can put his little podcast out there. You know,
Pretty soon, Midas Touch is gonna want to be us.
they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, can you please purchase us, Bin Podcast Network?" And I'm like, "I'll think about it. No promises. I'll think."
The
about
Golden Globes just started doing an award for podcasts. I'm just saying, next year we're a serious contender for that category.
Hey, whoever's on the committee,
Put us in.
you know what the right thing to do is. Think of me and Tim in tuxedos.
On stage.
I'm gonna have a tuxedo
Oh.
suit.
Ollie and I don't get to go. Fuck
No.
you guys.
I guess not.
No.
Well,
All
first
right,
of all,
Ollie, it's time to separate all the Canadians in southern
think
Canada,
I think the Golden
Minnesotans
Globes
away
are
to
only
our
given
own
to-
show.
they're only
That's
given
right.
to Americans, so Ollie's out.
I think I'm closer to Canada than you are, Mark.
No,
I think there's more Minnesota in the way than I am to Canada.
Fix your camera.
if you
Mike.
go by boat,
yeah. Well, yeah, I'm just talking about like as the crow flies. I think I might be closer to Canada than you are, even though that your state borders it, but you're so deep in the state. I think the state's thicker than my gap. Just saying.
I wasn't about to be like, "Give me your address. I'll pull up Google Maps." Maybe not do that right
Just
now.
do Chicago. That's close enough.
All right, I'm on it.
Because there's what's the city that's right on the other side of Detroit? Well, that one's very close to me. It's only like 3 hours away from me. But that's because I have to go around. I think it's only like 300
I didn't
miles.
know that Canada named the city.
It's not a city. There's like a little town there.
Canada has like 3
Yes.
cities.
What was it? Is that Port Huron where Detroit is? It might be.
There's
Huron.
Quebec, there's Montreal, and there's Toronto, and
I
that's
think
it.
I think it's Toronto.
No, not Toronto for sure. Toronto doesn't have isn't
Yep,
anywhere near the border.
yep, it's Toronto.
What? Can't be. Toronto's not on the border.
Just keep getting it wronger.
It's definitely Quebec.
It's British Columbia.
Okay. All right.
That's what it was.
It's
I think
You
that's
want to get
bullshit.
to the nearest town?
Like the nearest city would be where I used to live, London, right?
it's Alberta,
So
Toronto.
Ontario.
All right, we'll just
Is that
say
a city?
Toronto.
Detroit was 2.5 hours down the road from London.
I'm looking. Hold on.
Winnipeg, Manitoba.
Windsor.
All right, Chicago.
Okay, yeah.
Windsor is literally across the bridge from
Yeah.
from Detroit.
Right,
If there's
so-
even a bridge. Yeah, there's a bridge.
There's a lot of good
And
professional
if you
wrestlers
look-
that come from Winnipeg.
If you look a little further north of that, you'll see where Sarnia's right across the from.
Mm-hmm.
Right, that's where we go for that convention in August.
That's where the
Baja
first convention
Con.
is.
What? Baja Con.
In Winnipeg.
No,
That's where the Heart Dungeon is.
You mean Winterpeg?
Winnipeg.
Heart Dungeon is not in Winnipeg. It's in Calgary, Alberta, dude.
I thought it was in Winnipeg.
No,
Oh,
it's in
wait,
Calgary.
wait,
Right,
Mike,
Alberta,
Dungeon.
Alberta.
All
Wait,
right,
you-
all right, derailed people.
Yes.
You have a city called Calgary?
Mikey
Yeah.
wins by like 30 minutes.
What's the
Wins
time
what?
on that? What's the time on that?
To Grand Portage, which is right on the border. For me, it's like 4 hours, 50 minutes. For Mikey, it's like 4 hours.
as Southern Canada, Mark over there in North Southern Canada,
You're not getting invaded. We need it more than you.
South Southern Canada.
they already we scared them out of here.
Oh yeah, y'all got me beat by like an hour.
So
From where I
think
am
here, how about
to,
this? If
to
you
the
can
closest spot in Canada is about 5.5 hours.
you go to the border, the Canadian border. However far south you can get in 6 hours, Canada gets that.
And the east and west coasts.
California's on their own. They're gonna have to come up to Washington, and then California, Arizona, New Mexico goes back to Mexico. Louisiana unpurchased.
I am no way endorsing a takeover by Canada of any part of the U.S.
Hail President Ali Man.
We'll be good. We won't ask for
be.
nothing.
But all that orange freak needs is anybody saying, "Look, they said they're going to invade."
Bro, fuck
What?
him.
You guys want to listen to Trump? Sure, let's go.
Fuck you.
To announce my
Wow.
plan to lower healthcare prices for all Americans
Was this
and
today?
truly make healthcare
No,
affordable again.
old.
We're doing
Is
things
this
that
AI?
nobody's
Wait,
ever been
this
able
is
to
AI.
do. We're
It is
calling
not.
it
That's
the
Trump.
Great Healthcare Plan. Instead of putting
No, this
the
is
needs
AI.
of big
That's AI,
corporations and special
That
interests
is AI.
first,
He
our
didn't do
plan
no
finally
speech
puts
today.
you
Huge.
first and
That
puts
chair
more
is
money in
huge.
your pocket.
Look, it's way smaller there.
He's
Way
not that
smaller
big of
there.
a person.
No,
It's
look at
not
the
AI.
chair. Look at the chair and go
The
back to that
chair's
other
changing.
image.
Go back
The
2
chair-
seconds.
That chair is. Look at the
It's
other
the
image.
same
truly make
chair.
It
healthcare
is
Wait till it
not.
switches cameras. Wait till it switches cameras.
Right?
Ready?
He is taking up most of that chair there.
Leaning forward like a creep ass.
Yeah, and there that chair is massive compared to him.
Guys, it's
Massive.
the same chair at a different angle.
AI chair.
AI
No,
chair.
it's not.
It's the same
AI
chair at a
chair.
different
That is
angle.
AI, dude.
AI chair.
It's not AI.
That is
Trump-
AI. What are you talking about?
Yo, they're faking his fucking. He can't do the speech.
We're lucky
no
that
more.
there's not an extra finger right there in that image.
You know what?
Oh.
If you see extra
When
fingers on him,
this
you let me know.
proposal I've never been able to do. We're calling it
His
the
hands don't have
Great
bruises.
Healthcare Plan.
I was about to say
Instead
they took
of
the
putting
bruises out in
the
post.
needs of big corporations and special interests first, our plan finally puts you first and puts more money in your pocket. The government is going to pay the money directly to you. It goes to you, and then you take the money and buy
What
your own
money?
health care. Nobody's ever heard of
I
that
don't
before,
know.
What
and
money?
that's the way it is.
I don't know.
What
What
the hell
money
is
is
he-
he fucking talking about?
Oh, your healthcare money that's going to tax cuts. That's him giving you the money.
It's
you
actually the
Ah.
150 billion that he cut from Medicare in the big beautiful bill.
Is it the money that they cut from the ACA subsidies? Are they giving
Yes.
that to us? Okay.
in the form of tax breaks
Doubtful.
for Elon. Yes.
Look at how puffy his eyes are. That's not AI.
That's fucking AI.
They
dude.
The
also
big
wait.
insurance
They
company-
didn't spray paint his hands. It might be real.
Yeah, look at the difference between the skin tone on his
Look at
hand
his
and the
face and
skin
his
tone in
hands.
his face.
Yep.
There's no way that AI can account for that discrepancy.
Maybe they wrote it. Maybe this new AI is getting smart, man.
It's
They can
smart.
AI, dude. I'm sure that looks like AI to me for sure.
Chat, let us
Please
know.
listen.
Is this real?
And the people of our
That chair is a
country.
different
No,
size.
you know
when
what
you
it
look
is?
through the
You know what
camera.
it is? Here's what it is. Trump was like, we got to film this in 8K.
He doesn't
But
know how to
he's-
spell 8K.
Because those 8K cameras make everything seem like a high definition video game.
8K, AK-47.
8K-47. That's my name.
8K-47 America dollars.
Oh, good. The fun people are already here.
Oh, good for
Look at
them.
this. Look at this.
Yeah, well, watch.
God bless me. I'm so great.
20
Fuck
billion.
everyone that voted
When
for
you
me.
in there, when you in here earlier, it was like 2 billion. He done went up tenfold over the break.
Oh,
I
it's
took a
so-
shower.
You
I
know,
took a
it's
shower.
those-
He 10 times the amount of money. Damn.
PI, you're right in the same page with me, bud.
Oh, you don't mention God in the chat, guys. It's not going to end well for you.
No, it's not.
You're barking up the
Jesus.
wrong. Barking up the wrong tree.
When this proposal
I will
locks
make
in
my
the
background
massive
a
discounts
twerking
on
Jesus
prescription
so fast.
drugs that my administration is achieving through our most favored nation drug pricing agreement. Now, when you hear about that,
Yeah, that's cool with
for
me.
40 years they've been trying to do
Until
it, but they
Holman
never
pays
were
me
able
my
to do
50K.
it. No other.
Until Holman
Bro.
pays me my 50K, I don't care.
Was this dude in the chat after I left? Is that what we're talking
think so.
about earlier today? Bro, you're in the wrong. You're definitely.
Potentially.
You were in the wrong show before. You're definitely in the wrong show now. This is the funny show where we have fun time.
Yeah.
So you might get made fun of. Careful.
Yeah,
You
We're
may
not
Making us
gonna-
sad.
Mikey probably tried to teach you earlier. We're not going to try and teach you this time.
No, that guy's gone. He clocked out.
The president was able to do it. I got every other country to approve it by the use of tariffs and other things. They all approved it.
and
Nobody else
missiles.
got it. No other president got it. And for the
It's
most
called
part, they didn't even try.
An aircraft
because they felt
carrier.
it was impossible. It'll bring down drug prices
Boom, boom.
80% in some cases, just numbers that nobody's ever heard of before.
Like,
Oh, they're not going to let him
do
say
it.
500%. They're
He
not going
didn't-
to let him say 500%.
come on. They took it out of the speech. He loves to say 200, 300, 800%.
See,
Come on.
I like this because it's produced Trump. It's not live the weave Trump. It's
Yeah.
he's sticking to a script. There's edits.
They have definitely cut this together. That is apparent.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what they did? They cut out the weave.
They cut out the weave.
They cut out the weave.
This is, by the way, this was posted on the official White House YouTube page.
They all had videos that looked like this, where they were like all looking into a camera, reading off a prompter. It was strange.
Man,
Yeah.
Like I was getting all the notifications. I was like, what the? Why are they all just fucking putting out shorts right now? What's going on?
I tell you, it's AI. It's AI or it's AI assisted
It might be.
It-
to make him
There
look
may
better.
there may be some AI assistance, but I don't think that. I think there's original footage in here. I think
Give me
it's actually
give me the handsome Trump filter.
maybe they AI'd away all the fucking.
Oh my God,
excuses
Ed,
and
you broke
pains.
it.
Oh my! It's Stephen Miller doing all the videos, and it's just fucking AI filters over it.
Make him look prettier.
No.
Prescription drugs will come way, way down. And under this policy, the prices of many
and the best.
drugs will be slashed by 300, 400, and even 500% starting
Yeah,
this month
they
at
love
the
to say it.
TrumpRx.gov. So instead of Americans paying the highest drug prices in the world,
No,
which we have for
you'll get
decades,
paid for
we will now be paying the lowest cost paid by any of
The lowest cost meaning we get 5 times the amount that we were going to pay, right?
I love when things are 500% off. That is
Oh,
my
yeah.
favorite.
That is
That
it
is the
I love
best.
going to the store and having them pay me to shop there.
Oh, so much money, dude. I need
So
all the
much.
expense. I need all the cancer meds. You know what I'm saying? I will
Listen, guys.
buy the most expensive chemo medicine you have.
Yeah,
Next
give me
time-
all
Go
those
get a
diarrhea-
wheelbarrow.
diabetes meds now. Want them all. Give me all. the
Yeah, Ollie, we'll-
diabetes meds.
Canadians will be coming here to get their drugs because
Yes.
they're going to get money for it.
That's
They're going to
right.
get money for it.
Solved it.
Solved it. Man, that
nation.
scares
So
me.
any other
Fucking
nation
huge.
that's paying the lowest cost, that's what we're going to pay. And the American people will get the savings. So I have to reiterate, the lowest price in the world is what you're going to pay. Before you were paying the highest price in the world by far, and the politicians did nothing about it. So I'm asking Congress to complete the work that we've started. Next, my plan would reduce your insurance premiums by stopping government payoffs to big insurance companies and sending that money
Look,
directly to the
He's
people.
already had one stroke by this
Obamacare
point
was
in time, right?
Yeah,
As
this
you
was
can
2
tell,
weeks
the
ago. Yeah.
right side of his mouth is way lower than the left side,
Yeah.
right? So he's already had at least one stroke by this point in time.
You don't stroke me enough.
Yeah.
Wait.
It sounds like he's taking too much Tylenol.
Or not
Tyler,
enough.
a cinnamon.
Acetaminophen.
You
I
couldn't
like,
do it.
I like my cinnamon.
Dutch?
Oh,
Dutch?
Dutch.
That can't be Dutch.
Screenshot.
That's not our Dutch.
Screenshot.
Biggest fan.
I don't give a shit.
He
One
said
of our
that to
friends
Dutch
is
would be
named.
like,
Yep, one of our friends is
You're like-
named Dutch, so this is going to be really funny when I say, look at Dutch talking about MAGA forever." Thanks for the
Yeah.
screenshot, buddy.
Yeah, we appreciate you.
Thank you.
That'll be so good. I'm going to send it to Haas first. Oh, I'll tag Haas, and I'm like, "Haas, look at this shit. Dutch out here wilding out, boy. He was in Texas for 2 years, and look at him. That's all it
they
took.
got him.
They got him quick, boy."
designed to make insurance companies rich. I call it the Unaffordable Care Act, with billions of dollars in
Ooh.
taxpayer subsidies that help
My
their
billions.
stock prices skyrocket.
No one's ever thought of the word unaffordable before.
1,700%, as you paid more money for health care every single year, more and more. The premiums went higher and higher. I want to end this flagrant scam and put extra money straight into the healthcare savings account
Oh, he is
in your
slurring
name,
back.
and you go out and buy your own healthcare.
So Trump's going to start an HSA for all of us? Is that his
No.
plan?
No, he's actually just rebranding the Affordable Care Act because that's fucking what it was. You go out and pick your own health care, get fucking tax breaks that the government's giving you money to cheapen your shit. It's the exact same plan with a new fucking orange coat of paint.
I think you got it wrong, Mark.
Damn.
He's removed the subsidies and given them to billionaires. That's your health care plan, is what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Yeah.
There
He's
is
gonna-
no
he's-
plan. The plan is everyone fend for yourself. That is the
Yeah.
plan. I gave you tax breaks you got like the very paltry amount at the bottom, and they got all that expensive shit. But that is your health care. Go buy your own now.
Yeah.
How old is this video, Tim?
2 weeks.
No fucking way. He doesn't look
2
like
weeks.
that anymore, dude. He doesn't
AI.
look like that.
It
This is
probably took
definitely
a
AI.
month to get it done. Because you think about it. So, all right, this was put out 2 weeks ago, but he was talking about this back in the fall.
I don't know, man.
We're all gonna
I'm still not
die.
convinced this is not some form of
And you'll make
AI
a
or-
great deal. You get better health care for less money. That way you can choose the care that is right for your
What's this
family.
fucking elevator
To further
music?
reduce insurance
I don't
premiums,
know.
my
At least
plan
we're not
ends the
getting
giant
downside
kickbacks
strike
to
for it.
insurance brokers and corporate middlemen that only drive up the costs, and that's what they're intended to do, drive up the cost. But we're driving down the cost. And it fully funds a long neglected part of the law known as the Cost Sharing Reduction Program. This measure alone should cut premiums on the most popular Obamacare plans. It's hard to believe there are any because it's a hated program. It's
you!
unaffordable, but it's going to cut them by an average of 10 to
God damn it.
15%. Next, the Great Healthcare Plan. That's the name. It's called the Great Healthcare because it's great healthcare at a lower price. Mandates unprecedented accountability and transparency from insurance companies and all healthcare providers so that special interests can no longer profiteer at your expense. As the saying goes, sunlight is the best disinfectant.
Yeah, you put the bleach directly into your arm.
He puts the bleach on the hose again.
Drink it. Drink the bleach.
That is why my plan orders all insurance companies to publish rate and coverage comparisons in very plain English. It requires insurers to publish detailed information about how much of your money they're going to be paying out in claims versus how much they're taking in profits. In other words, you will be able to watch the scam.
It's called a balance sheet.
Next time it's on the side screen, just pause it for me for a second. I want to have
It
another
forces
look at
them
that
to
chair.
release detailed data on how many claims are being denied and whether those denials are eventually overturned on appeal. And most importantly, it will
I'm telling you, it's the same chair. at a different angle. Here's what you're getting. The forward angle of the chair looks thinner, right? And on this angle it looks a bit thicker, but if you notice that, like,
wider.
if it was AI,
Which it is.
those dimples and bumps in the chair would change because AI doesn't know that things are static. And when the angle changes, the chair would change slightly. But it's not. It's just a different angle on the chair.
I'm wondering if it's still image of the White House room, and he's just the AI image.
No,
there.
they just got a high quality camera to film him. That's all it is.
Oh,
He got filmed
bad.
in high quality. You can tell, like, if it was AI, the individual strands of his hair would be fucking moving around.
But
But
all slow, like he's underwater.
and he
Oh,
wouldn't
man.
look so fucking decrepit if it was AI. Let's be honest.
And he'd have a fucking big ass barrel chest, like
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
Oh,
with the fucking suit just
bald
painted on him.
eagles. Bald eagles on the shoulders.
And we know, and we saw what happened last time he was next to that bald eagle,
Yeah.
and it fucking was like,
He was like,
Oh,
oh,
the
shit.
nerds, no.
I suppose if it was AI, every time the image was changed, the pattern on his tie was changed, how many cufflinks he has would change, all that stuff, right?
Yeah, he'd have
The
different amount of
position of that
fingers.
flag, the position on the flag on his lapel.
this might be that new Chinese AI that actually is
Maybe.
good.
That works. So maybe it is. I wouldn't. Yeah,
Hey, listen, if it's Chinese AI, it's perfect.
it is. It's really good. Scary good.
Good job, China. Honorable mention to the country of China.
Hey, here's a good question, and I'll put this out to the chat too. Has anyone actually ever seen Trump in person? Is
Thank you
Trump
for your question,
actually
Senator.
Is Trump actually a what?
Is Trump actually like Chinese AI?
Thank you for your question, Senator.
Probably.
Because, like, have you all ever seen him in person? Has anyone ever seen him in person?
I mean, I just read a book. I just recently found out that birds weren't real. So
Your data, dumbass.
apparently, bears are people in suits. I'm finding out all kinds.
Yep.
The Earth is flat.
Yep.
I'm learning all kinds of stuff.
See, look, person impersonator's never seen Trump in person.
I mean, if nobody's ever actually seen this guy, is he real?
I don't think Trump's real.
If a
Hey,
bear,
MAGA, is Trump real?
have you seen him?
You will get blocked if you do it one more time.
If Trump shits in the
goodbye.
woods,
Goodbye.
Ollie, let the mods monitor.
Ollie, let the mods do it. You're a host.
Oh, too late.
Require any hospital or insurer who accepts Medicare or Medicaid to prominently post all prices at their place of business so that you are never surprised and you can easily shop for a better deal or better care. And you're going to end up
Where?
doing both. You're going to get a better
Where?
deal and better care. We will have maximum price transparency and costs will come down incredibly. I'm calling on Congress to pass this framework into law without delay. Have to do it right now so that we can get immediate relief to the American people, the people I love. Thank you very much.
He
So
loves
you
them.
let their health care run out, so now you're going to try and put pressure on people to approve this. And
Come on, I need
bullshit. It's
something.
bullshit.
They're not
They're
gonna.
not.
He's not giving you anything.
Yeah,
It's
he's
a
not giving
big.
you
It's a
anything.
big wet nothing. There's
Yep.
nothing in what he's just saying. You're not getting that fucking money, by the way. But do
Yeah.
tell your people to vote for this now.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
And
Check,
it's
I
also-
promised you, not going to happen.
not
It's
happening.
also like Mark said. It's the ACA just with an orange painted coat.
orange paint a coat.
Oh, orange painted coat.
Okay.
So, gentlemen, you all know the
Orange
rules, but the
painted
chat
coat.
doesn't. So
Yes,
I said it wrong.
Ollie-
let me
Ollie hitting
explain
it
it.
on the 5-second delay is so funny.
Let me explain to the chat. So, we are going to rate Trump on his content, his delivery, and his vibes. You
Slightly
guys are all
relevant.
going to get one rating, and the rating system is
Scoot over a little bit.
yeah.
You're
it's
out of
like-
frame.
Scoot your face.
Thank you, dickhead.
Well, you know what? This fucking vertical thing is a pain in the ass.
Motherfucker,
Anyway.
we are monetized. You sell that fucking ass, boy. Get in that
Twerk.
fucking Twerk,
Twerk,
for the
Tim.
people.
Anyway, we got a ranking system. S rank is top, then A, B, C, D, F.
We're gonna put it on top.
Pineapple is at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, gentlemen, and remember, chat, start putting in your rankings now, and we'll get them at the end. So,
No.
content, Trump, not vibes.
Garbage.
Why is vibes scrolling across the screen? Whoever's
don't know.
producing this needs to get their shit together.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
He's gonna cut you.
No, I was wrong. That's why I tried to like
Oh.
shit. I'm just quiet when I'm wrong.
Mikey's still gonna cut Tim.
Thank you for your
Content.
question, Senator.
The words that Trump said.
Garbage.
Yeah, I mean,
that is just lie on lie on lie.
Yep.
It's really sick. I gotta.
Didn't we rate Trump last week?
Yes.
Yeah.
hold. Yes, he got a 0. He got an F. He got like a straight up F.
You got a straight up F across the board.
You guys want to just go ahead and throw the whole
I was like,
next verse,
Honestly-
same as the first?
It's like
yeah, I'm at an F definitely for content, maybe a pineapple, but definitely an F.
it's an
I'll-
F
I'll do
because it's
F.
the Affordable Care Act.
Yeah, he's rebranding somebody else's stuff, trying to take credit for it, and not even doing it right.
I feel like there's a
no money
disconnect.
for it.
There is no plan, Mark. It
Yeah.
not the ACA. It's literally nothing.
He's pitching something like what the ACA was, but there's nothing there.
But worse.
It's a nothing ball.
He's like, I'm giving the money to you. That is the Trump tax cuts 2.0. Like,
Yeah.
that is what he's saying is your money for your health care. The plan is, I already gave it to you.
Oh,
It's nothing. It's literally
it's the
you get
Affordable Care
nothing.
Act.
Yeah. No,
It's
it's
the
the
Unaffordable
Affordable
Care
Care Act, but worse because
Yeah.
at best, what he's talking about is HSA accounts for everyone, so they can go and purchase their own health care, not health insurance. He's not talking about everyone getting their own health insurance.
Yeah.
He's talking about creating HSA accounts for everyone, so you can go and pay for your own health care without health insurance.
Which is ridiculous in the States.
Yeah, don't break a leg. That's gonna be fucking 15 grand.
So he's talking about whatever amount of money that you would get in the subsidy to subsidize your health insurance plan. He's going to give that to you directly, so you can pay for health care with that money
Yep.
without health insurance. So you're going to be paying the maximum amount,
where
or
are y'all?
whatever it is.
Yeah. I think
Spin.
you guys are wrong, and I think I need to pull it up.
I mean,
Oh my
he said
God,
health
little girl.
savings account. That's what an HSA is. He's probably going to call them Trump accounts.
Mm.
Your Trump health account.
No,
I,
those
well,
are for
Mikey-
the kids.
While Mikey was looking that up, I was listening to a thing today. They were talking about like how rural areas in America are going to afford healthcare. And Trump's big thing was his big beautiful bill gave $50 billion for rural healthcare, which is only a third of the money those areas lost due to the $150 billion cut from Medicare. So they're down $100 billion, and they have no idea how they're going to fund anything.
That was
Yeah,
all
no
a
idea.
big fucking scam. That was all a big fucking scam by the Republicans in Congress and Trump.
Guys, where is the money going? Like,
To
like
What money?
DHS
where
and the
where is
military.
money? No, not really. He didn't increase spending that much to the military. He
It's
did a bit.
already pretty high, Ollie.
It's already pretty high. Ali, do you know what we spend on our military every
Yeah,
year?
like $750 billion. I know.
No,
No,
it's
it's
$1 trillion
900
now.
billion.
Is it almost $1 trillion now? Okay.
No, it's
So-
over $1 trillion.
Wow, but still, like I mean,
All these little
all the
maneuvers
money
between
that he's
aircraft carriers.
collecting from his own people for the tariffs.
Yep.
All that money, right? He's giving it all away in tax breaks to everybody else,
Right.
all the rich.
No,
Yeah.
we are bringing in like nothing as far as tax revenue. Nothing. And that's how they want it.
Well, this is gonna upset everyone in the chat, but they're deporting people that pay taxes, and that's a problem. Like,
Yeah.
those people pay taxes, and you're just deporting them, and the tax base is slowly disappearing.
Yep.
And they cut the taxes for the people who have the most money, so those people don't have to pay
the
as
most
much taxes.
able to pay for things.
Right.
T-Rex, you're going to be saying that right up until the day you have to go to the hospital for something.
Here we
And
go.
then you're going to go, I'm fucked. What am I going to do now?
Man, listen.
So wait a minute. So this guy's redistributing wealth to everyone instead of letting them use the open markets, and we're the big daddy left. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
your guy is literally a fucking socialist, brother. He's a nationalist socialist. Who'd have fucking thought?
My name's Rexy Poo, and I don't like roads that work.
Hold on. Where is it? There we go.
Yeah.
Don't shit
That's
on me,
what-
daddy.
That's what you guys like.
He's literally doing socialism in your face. We just played his socialism video, and you're like, you guys like big government. So you want the government to do your healthcare, but not in a single payer way, and that's smarter? What college did you go to?
They
You need your
didn't.
money back.
That's a little too much credit, Mikey. What grade did you make it to might be a better question.
I'm just
Trump
saying,
wants
get
to
your
make-
money back.
Trump wants to make everything maximally expensive for everyone.
That way all his billionaire buddies get even more money.
That's cool.
If you earn 4 times as much, then it's probably not enough. If you're balling like that, I hope they tax the ever-loving shit out of you. You don't need it. You don't need it. If you're a millionaire, you don't need, you finna pay. You don't need all that money. And if you make over 4 million, when I become president, you're fucked, buddy. Everything over 4 million, 98%.
Just like it was in the 40s and 50s that y'all want to go back to.
We finna make it great again, baby. We finna
Top
take
tax
all
rate.
that.
Top tax rate after World War I, World War II was 70 or 80%?
It was in the 90s.
It was 90s if you get up to like over 5 million or whatever it was.
Hey,
I'd
all
have to
for
look
that.
up the exact numbers.
I'm all for that. Let's spread out them tax brackets.
In St. Louis, you know what they did instead? Them motherfuckers from like Bush and all the brick foundations, all that, they started putting it into parks. So the zoo is still free to this day because they're like, I would rather give the money to the city than let the fucking government take it. It works. What a great idea, right? Either invest the money in the city or it goes out in taxes. So it's up to you. Up to you.
Buddy, if you own a small business, the government is helping you in every way possible. I hate to tell you this. I own a small business too. And let me tell you, there's tax breaks and grants and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Hope you're not getting your stuff from outside the country, though, any part of it, because there's tariffs now, too.
No, the China pays for it.
Yeah. Who pays those tariffs? You're a small business.
Yeah. We have should we do our questions?
Who pays the
Who pays
tariffs?
the tariffs? While we're waiting for an answer, I need a grade for Trump on delivery.
Right.
Delivery, fucking F. And
Actually, he was fucking coherent. So, like, I was going to give him like
but it's A assisted.
What do you mean?
No way, that's him.
It felt like a fucking horse in a fucking wind tunnel. The whole time. He's F.
I'll give him a D. He was not, the weave was cut out, right? So
They edited all the parts that we were going to really get into.
Is that what it is? They edited it all out?
Oh yeah, they
There's
probably
no way
edited
he
a
stayed
shit
on.
ton of-
There's no way
No.
he just read the prompter and then got up and walked out of the room. Impossible.
Yeah.
That's been edited.
He
so
brought up.
many times.
There's no way he didn't bring up Joe Biden at least 8 times. Hannibal Lecter's dick. All kinds of shit were in that first originals cut. Director's vibe. All right, vibes.
Pineapple.
Pineapple for sure.
Pineapple.
It's not even a question. All right, let's see. In the chat, there's a D,
That's all I saw was one person's give a rank of D.
F minus, F.
Oh, you saw one?
Yeah, there's a couple. Well, we got distracted, and it's way earlier in the
Oh,
chat.
they're way up. They're way up. Oh, F.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I see.
D, F minus, F is all I saw. Put in your votes now.
Last chance.
Oh, wait. What is that one called? Oh, Lion or Stupid.
Is he
Lying
lying
or stupid,
or is
yeah.
he stupid? Put in your votes now.
Because in my head, I want put in your votes now, but I have to think lying or stupid.
Yeah. That's Trump. That's Trump.
That's Trump.
That's him.
Has he made any statement
One, two.
about Alex Pereira or
Sure,
He's a terrorist.
He hasn't.
okay, that's what he
so
said in Truth Social, right? But
his
yeah.
thought process on that has evolved over the last several days,
AKA
and
the backlash was wicked.
yeah. Ivory King, you are correct. Why not both? He's both lying and stupid. But
I did this. Why can't you?
oh man, you're trying to throw off the curve. That ain't right. Look at
Yeah.
this.
Hey.
I mean, I gotta count it.
No, you don't.
I mean, listen, it's only gonna raise it a little.
Wait. The people need to be subbed if they're gonna vote.
Yeah.
You gotta register to vote. If you want to register to vote on the show, it's called subscribing.
Yeah, we need ID.
We need your passport.
Yeah, let me see your social real quick.
Do you have that? Don't you have the sub to chat on?
I didn't push the button.
We didn't turn it on.
It's several menus.
Yeah, it's whatever. But anyway, so gentlemen, these next 3 videos are all going to feature one in particular person that we're going to rate at the end.
Is it Marco Rubio?
It is Marco Rubio.
Spinal
However,
Diesel?
we're also rating the other 3 main characters of these videos. So this
Oh,
first
the
one is going to be
questionnaires.
Rand Paul, and then Chris Murphy, and then Tammy Duckworth.
President
Sick 'em,
Duckworth.
Tammy. Sick 'em, Tammy.
All right. Rand Paul is first.
Senator Paul.
Oh, I was like, Rand Paul looks different, bro.
Our founders debated extensively over which branch of government should have the power
Like
to
he had a
declare
full head
or
of
initiate
hair.
war. Virtually unanimously, they decided, and what was entered into the Constitution was that the declaration or initiation of war would be the power of Congress. Now, we have many advocates, many of whom are here today, who have been advocates for an expansive notion of presidential power. They often argue that wars are not really wars, that they're kinetic actions or drug busts. I think, though, if you reverse the circumstances, it becomes very difficult for these arguments to hold up. So I would ask you, if a foreign country bombed our air defense missiles, captured and removed our president, and blockaded our country, would that be considered an act of war?
Well, I think your question is about and I will acknowledge you've been very consistent on all these points the entire career. So
Don't use logic on them. That's not going to go well.
Yeah.
Marco's already fucking stumbling over his words trying to figure out what to say.
Dude, it's not like it's Rand Paul asking the question. Oh no. He's like was the one person 10 toes down, like, we're not going to Iraq. And everybody said, shut up, Rand.
let me no matter who's in charge. So I will point to 2 things. The first is it's hard for us to conceive that an operation that lasted about 4.5 hours and was a law enforcement operation to capture someone we don't recognize as a head of state, indicted in the United
Oh, they sent cops to Venezuela. Hey guys, did they send cops to Venezuela?
Yeah.
They sent
I don't
ICE.
think so.
They sent ICE.
How you
Our
gonna-
most elite.
I'm just saying that's importing criminals.
Were those cop helicopters that they used, or were they fucking Marine helicopters?
They were LAPD helicopters.
Right. Yeah.
Sure.
They're LAPD helicopters.
Yeah.
Were
They
those
sent-
LAPD bombs and missiles that they fucking shot at Venezuela?
Yes,
Honestly, in this country, probably.
probably.
Probably. Yeah.
That was our crowd ordinances.
Oh boy.
This place sucks.
States,
All right,
wanted
my
with a $50
question-
million
my
bounty.
question would be, if it only took 4 hours to take our president, it's very short, nobody dies on the other side, nobody dies on our side, it's perfect. Would it be an act of war?
We just don't believe that this operation comes anywhere close to the constitutional definition of
But
war.
would it be an act of war if someone did it to us? Nobody dies, few casualties, they're in and out. boom, it's a perfect military
Answer the
operation.
question,
Would that be an
Marco.
act of war? Of course it would be an act of war. I'm probably the most anti-war person in the Senate, and I would vote to declare war if someone invaded our country and took our president. So I think we need to at least acknowledge this is a one-way argument. One-way arguments that don't rebound, that you can't apply to yourselves, that cannot be universally applicable are bad arguments. So my next question would be, let's say it's not a war. We're just going to define it away and say it's not a war. That's one of the arguments.
Hi, Huggy Bear.
So it's a drug bust. What if a foreign country indicts our president for violating a foreign law? Should we extradite our president, or should we be
Sure,
okay
that'll
if they
go well.
come in and get him by force?
Look, I think ultimately we're always going to act in our national interest. And so if somebody comes after our national interest, like the case you've described, which obviously does not exist at this time, but the case you've described, the U.S. always has the right to act in its national interest and to protect itself.
So really
I don't know about this equivalency. Well, does this justify them doing it? We're always going to do what's best for the United States and America. We're always going to protect our system.
But the point isn't, and you're exactly right. We will act in our national interest, and we should. So I'm not disagreeing with you at all.
Ears larger.
What I'm saying is that our arguments are empty then. The drug bust isn't really an argument. It's a ruse. The war argument, not a war, is a ruse. It's not a real argument. And we do what we do because we have the force, we have the might. We do it because it's in our interest. So we wouldn't let anybody come in, bomb us, blockade us, and take our president. We've had arguments about legitimate, illegitimate presidents, bad elections, rigged elections. So there's all kinds of same arguments that we've had in our country that they've had in Venezuela. But we wouldn't argue for an indictment. And these things aren't idle speculation. I mean, Netanyahu's been indicted by the ICC. And one of the reasons I object to being part of the ICC, and I would say you and the administration probably agree, is we're not going to let any international council indict our president and arrest him somewhere on foreign soil. We're not going to do that.
We don't believe in international
most of us probably
law.
object to indicting Netanyahu in that way as well.
Yeah.
So I think the arguments are
One
valid.
nation
So we did get the legal
under
opinion
me,
that Senator Kane
under
referred to,
eagles.
the OLC.
I'd like that same question
Office
to be
of
asked in a
Legal
different
Counsel.
way.
And I think a lot of it's been
The one he
Sally?
asked Rubio, I'd like the question that he asked Rubio at the beginning asked in a different way. Do you think Russia would declare war on us if we went in there and took Putin?
They would
In
nuke
a
us.
heartbeat. Yeah, they would. In a heartbeat. You know why we went into Venezuela? There's nothing they can do about it.
Nothing they could do about it, unfortunately. But yeah, if we went and did that, or if Putin came here and did that to us, wouldn't that be war? Right.
Marco,
Yeah.
His answer should be only countries with equivalent potential strength would declare war.
Right. I mean, I'm sure if we stole Mark Carney, Canada would have a problem with it.
Because NATO would get involved, because that's attack on a NATO nation.
Yeah, here's
How
the
come
problem.
NATO ain't coming to save us?
They don't like us anymore.
What?
Here's the problem.
From
We're
us?
not
Shit.
allies. We're not allies with Venezuela. We didn't like Venezuela. Maduro was making fun of Trump and dancing on him.
Hitting that juju on that beat.
Yep.
That's the real thing
That's
here.
why he
is
did it.
Venezuela couldn't have done shit about it, and we knew that, and they knew that. So they're making up all sorts of excuses, but they basically declared war on Venezuela by abducting their president.
Basically.
Question.
Yes.
I thought Maduro wasn't so bad, and the Venezuelans were perfectly fine to stay there. And they were just coming here to mooch off of us. Are you telling me that Maduro actually was a bad guy and that they were right to flee? Oh, okay.
Well, also, by taking Maduro, we totally ended the reign of his regime, right? That's
Oh,
over
no,
now.
no. We left the
No,
vice president,
yeah.
his most trusted confidant in charge.
And there's no way their military isn't cracking down on Americans living there.
Yeah, I think they're looking for CIA agents. So I hope they got out already.
Good
To
job.
be fair, they did learn from Iraq by not just disbanding the government and the military and hoping it works.
Just setting a fire and running away as fast as possible.
It's fine.
Close the door, close the door, close the door.
If I don't look
Please, plus
at
they-
it, it's not happening.
It's not there.
came to our caucus and talked most of the open about everything they had classified. So I will talk about at least one of the arguments. They say this war wasn't a constitutional war, therefore it doesn't rise to the constitutional notion of us declaring or having to initiate the war. It just doesn't rise. And one of their main arguments was not enough people died. And so there is some number that they aren't specific, but there is some number. I would assume, although I'm not positive, but the 50, 60,000 soldiers who died in Vietnam might be enough for them to call that a war. But here's the problem. It isn't the number, it's that it happens in retrospect. See, our founders gave us the power to initiate or declare war. They didn't give us other powers to execute the war. Those are left to the president. But if we have to wait to see how many people are killed, we have to wait, as they describe it, as the scope, nature, and extent. If we have to wait to see the scope, nature, and extent, the war has been going on for some time. It's hard to vote to initiate a war that's been going on. And we can say this war is over, but we're still blockading
How coherent.
and we may go back in. But there are no clear answers. You know, we put 2,000, we leave 2,000 troops in. Are we going to call that war and initiate it? So the definition of war is very important. And I think we have to acknowledge the problems with our argument. Calling things kinetic action is a disservice to our soldiers. Oh, you weren't really wounded in war. You don't have a Medal of Honor for war. You have a Medal of Honor for a kinetic action. So I think let's call it what it is.
A kinetic medal.
Yeah, well, like he's comparing it to the Vietnam War. Why not compare it to a more recent war like the Gulf War? How many people did you guys actually lose in the Gulf War? It was less than 1,000.
Yeah.
Well,
but that was fucking war. And,
no,
and
it
was less. It was no
maneuvers.
It wasn't a declared war by the country.
Really, but didn't Congress have to approve the action
at the time in 91? Yeah, but they didn't declare a war. But then, all that changed after 2001, when they passed the Patriot Act.
Yep.
They gave the president broad authorities to act unilaterally without Congress stepping in to declare war. We haven't had a declare war since Vietnam.
We didn't declare war in Vietnam.
Or was it World War II?
World War II.
World War II was our last declared war.
You're at war all the fucking time.
No,
we're killing people all the time.
They're all military actions.
Kinetic
kinetics. They're all kinetic actions. Yeah.
Fucking bullshit argument.
Trivia time. How many people died on the coalition side led by the U.S. during the Gulf War?
Gulf War?
900.
$1, Bob.
It's less than 900.
I was going for the over.
I'm going around 550.
Tim wins.
What'd you say?
One. Cheating ass.
292.
Wow. And how many of those were actually? How many of those were Americans, and how many of those were NATO countries that were helping you?
The Wikipedia doesn't actually break that down. I'd have to dig deeper to figure that out. But probably
because I bet you half of them were NATO.
We had
God damn it, Gina.
6-7. All right, Gina, she wins. She's closest.
She does beat Tim.
Oh, and for fun fact, we killed 20 to 50,000.
That's not a fun fact. Rephrase, please.
That is a shitty fact.
Horrifying fact.
Horrifying fact.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear a little Marco squirm.
Don't wanna.
Yeah, and let's vote on these things. But I think we're in violation of both the spirit and the law of the Constitution by bombing a capital, blockading a country, and removing elected officials. And we certainly wouldn't tolerate it, nor would I if someone did it to us.
But we didn't remove an elected official. We removed someone who was not elected, and it was actually an indicted drug trafficker in the United States. And their system,
our laws, indicted under our laws. Look, Bolsonaro says that De Silva.
Yeah, here's the big problem that this country is currently operating under, and it has for quite some time. No one has to follow our laws.
Exactly.
We don't have to follow our laws. That's why we have Guantanamo Bay. So we don't have to follow American law.
And all the pardons.
As much as it pains me to say this, Rand Paul is correct.
No.
Yeah.
Clip it.
Put it Rand.
Our country's constitution, our laws are not international laws.
Brought
They
to you
only
by
work within our
Tim.
borders. They only work within
Have
our
you ever-
borders.
Have you ever watched that border security show where it shows people trying to cross the border into Canada? All the Americans, yeah. Do you have any weapons with you? Yeah. All right, turn around and go home. You're not allowed to come here with them. Right? What do you mean?
Like-
It's our rights. Not here in Canada. It's not.
No
Turn the fuck around
constitution
and go
there.
home.
They got a charter.
So yeah, it's crazy that Marco Rubio's like, oh yeah, it was a law enforcement action. Whose laws are you enforcing in Venezuela? Is it Venezuela's laws?
Nope.
There are very few Rand Paul libertarians out there. Most of them are just like crypto bros.
Yeah,
Who think they have edgy politics.
Who think they know what fucking libertarian means?
We accept Bitcoin. Just saying.
Is not really
None of that fucking
Thanks,
Trump
yeah.
coin though.
Hell no.
the president of Brazil. Our president said Biden wasn't really the president. Hillary Clinton said in 2016 Trump wasn't the president. So you have these arguments, and I agree with you. It probably was, and most likely was, most assuredly was a bad election. He wasn't really elected. But at the same time, if that's our predicate, and you don't have to come to us because it's a drug bust, we're just removing somebody, you can see where it leads to, and it leads to chaos. And that's why we have rules like the Constitution, so we don't get so far out there that presidents can do whatever they want. It is this check and balance. And I would argue for 70 years we've been going the wrong way. It isn't just this president, but it's a debate that I think is worth having. I think
All right.
Did
So
Rubio say more than 10 words during that?
that's why there's three. That's why there's three Rubio videos.
Interest. And so
Wait, are we rating everyone that's talking to him?
Yeah.
So
So we're gonna rate Senator Paul here.
God, he's gonna go pretty high.
Kinda. He had good content.
So chat, I've already explained. You get one ranking here overall. On the scale, S rank all the way down to pineapple.
Mhm.
Gentlemen, content for Senator Paul.
God, B+.
Yeah, I was
like-
thinking B plus too, Mark. I agree with you 100%.
Like I'm gonna probably dump him a little on vibes just because I don't really like the rest of his politics. But yeah, no, that was solid actual fuck you content to
Mikey.
B. I'm not feeling
All
the
right.
plus.
Delivery.
I think he rocked the delivery. So, I mean, he was just sharp right in his face. B
Yeah, I
plus,
think he was-
A minus. A minus.
I think he was measured. However, I would have liked him to let
B plus.
Marco sort of dangle out
Hang
there a little
himself.
bit longer. Yeah.
I think
Yeah,
that pushes
he-
him to a B for me, just in general.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think he moved too much to answer his own questions,
Yeah.
and he could have let Marco just fucking sweat.
B plus. Okay.
C.
I think it'd be
Sweat. Wearing that turtle vest.
vibes.
C+. It was good, but he's still
You just don't like him. I don't know him that well for his politics that way.
super libertarian.
He has been
It-
pretty consistent on like anti-war stuff. Like
Yeah.
he was against drone strikes when Obama was doing it. He was against drone strikes when Trump did it the first time. He was against drone strikes when Biden was doing it. He's generally against just authorizing unlimited amounts of money for the military. So it's consistent for him to say these things.
Yeah.
He's like one of the few non-democratic anti-war people.
Some of his politics are not great.
But he is trying.
But-
He is a constitutionalist in his approach to this.
Yeah.
What state is he from?
Fuck.
Just rewind it a little bit so we can see the Chiron. Does it show it?
Kentucky.
Oh, he's from Kentucky.
Damn, they had him and Mitch. That's why they're fucking. The Senate has been locked down.
And he's a Republican though, is he?
Independent.
Independent.
He is a libertarian, but he runs as an independent. Well, technically there's a libertarian party, but like they don't win that much.
He's the only one that actually wins reliably. Him and Burns.
Let's see.
I'm gonna give him a C on vibes. Like, he's good in this instance, but I'm sure there are other times where I won't like what he says.
I'm good with a C just because it's kind of like this shit is obvious. I mean, I'm glad he's not caving like everybody else is, but
yeah,
you know what I mean? This is obviously we don't have jurisdiction over another country's president, right?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
you know,
Like,
actually, no, there's no well, actually, you short fuck.
Yeah, you guys are all familiar with this other end of his politics. I mean, for this video, this was a B for me for vibes.
all right.
So.
I'm C plus. I'm kind of in between. So
Caleb is over here trying to seriously fluff the number. Like, come on, Caleb.
Double S.
To be fair, the
one S, please. One S, please.
Does two S's push it down to pineapple?
We're not doing Greg Bovino.
Ooh. Oh.
Got him.
He's on the fuck this guy list because we're never going to see him again.
SS is not a good look. Just saying.
All right. Next up, I believe, is Senator Murphy from the great state of Connecticut.
Connecticut where?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Listen, I think the scope of the project that you are undertaking in Venezuela is without precedent. You are taking their oil at gunpoint. You are holding and selling that oil, putting.
Marco Rubio, always thirsty.
Because they give them these fucking micro bottles of water. Like, what is going on? Can they have don't y'all buy a case of water at Costco? Just get them a case of water. Put it under the desk.
It's been years. At this point, it's his fault, not theirs.
Bring your own cup, dude.
Just bring a Stanley cup like the rest of us.
Don't let them just keep bringing out these little baby ass bottles to you to embarrass you on television.
At this point, they're doing it to him as a joke, so he stays thirsty.
They keep getting smaller and smaller.
Go steal RFK Jr.'s Kool-Aid that he brings with him.
That blue methyl.
There we go. That'll be a good screenshot.
That is a good screenshot. Got his ass.
Got him.
Got him.
For now, the receipts in an offshore Middle Eastern account. You're deciding how and for what purposes that money is going to be used in a country of 30 million people. I think a lot of us believe that that is destined for failure. And I know that you're telling us today just to be patient, but a month later, we have no information on a timetable for a democratic transition. Maduro's people are still in charge. Most of the political prisoners are in jail. And by the way, those that have been let out have a gag order on them from the government. The opposition leader is still in exile.
Right.
This looks already like it is a failure. You say you're in serious talks, but as you note,
because remember they were like, "Oh, he's not the duly elected one."
Right.
Oh, so the person who did get the most votes, you're going to put them in play. Well, no, I'm going to put the vice president in. Stupid. Oh, but they lost. So why would their vice president go up? Okay.
Tim, you tallied Mr. Paul's chat votes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I tallied all the chat votes.
Tally ho.
Tally ho.
The Venezuelans are great at being in serious talks. They almost never deliver. So I'm just going to give you my three questions and hope that you'll answer them, because I do think we want to try to understand how to judge the efficacy of this as time goes on.
Huh?
Is he the one that went to CCOT?
He's one of the people that went to CCOT, yeah. Him and the senator from Maryland, and there's one other senator that went with them.
Let us know in the chat if you remember.
Because I worry you won't be back before this committee anytime soon. And to understand whether this is just facilitating corruption, both in Venezuela and here at home. So here are my three questions. First, reports are that you've given no bid licenses to two companies to sell Venezuela's oil. One of them is a massive donor to the president. To many Americans, that reeks. And so my question is, can you commit that partners for future sales are going to be chosen through a fair, open selection process?
Thank you for your question,
Second,
Senator.
if Delcy Rodriguez, who is an unelected leader, the head of Maduro's torture operation, is still in power 6 months from now, does that mean that your policy is a success or failure? How do we judge when we've had enough of Rodriguez? And third, in your testimony, you reserved the right to use force again in the future if the Venezuelan government isn't complying with your requests.
Welcome back.
So if, for instance, they refuse to give you access to the oil in the future, if they said, we're just going to keep it for ourselves, would this cause you to consider military action? And do you concede that if you're using military action simply to try to compel cooperation from the government, you absolutely need congressional authorization for that? So if you can answer those three.
Yeah, so the first question was about the trading companies. The second is about Delcy still in power 6 months from now.
6 months from now.
And the third is on the use of force.
Yes.
Okay. On the first one, the two traders.
Such a good
So here's the
ass
problem.
twister. Look at
that. The problem we face in the short term is they had no.
You know what, Marco Rubio? You know what his problem really is right now? These people all used to be
His
his
haircut?
colleagues.
Oh.
Well, besides that, these people all used to be his colleagues, so they know his bullshit, and they're trying to call him out as much as possible.
Yeah.
Let me just put up some trap doors for you and walk across, please.
You've activated my fuck you card.
Yeah.
Place to put oil. They were running out of storage capacity for their oil. We had to move that oil to market very quickly. The only way to move it to
Thank you for
market
your
very
question,
quickly
Senator.
is to plug into these two primary trade companies that could sell it in the open market. That is not the permanent outcome here. That is a short-term fix to a short-term problem, which is they were literally storing oil. They brought in tankers and had tankers sitting offshore just to hold their oil. At some point, their capacity to produce was going to be shut down and their ability to generate revenue. So we had to move that oil very quickly. The long-term plan is not those two trading companies. The long-term plan is for them to have a normal energy program that sells directly into the market, directly. To refineries and to companies that are exploiting and exploring it. For example, Chevron has operations there that never stopped. They seek to expand those operations. They don't need those trading companies. So those trading companies were a short-term fix for a very acute problem because we wanted to prevent societal collapse because they had no money for revenue.
Too late.
On the second point about her being still in power, look, let me say this a couple things. This is not unprecedented. I can point to a number of places, Spain, Paraguay, two examples of places in which there was a transition. From an autocratic regime to a democratic regime, and it took time. I can't give you.
Here he goes again.
You can name 100 countries that went from autocracy to democracy in the last 4 centuries.
I mean, most in the last 100 years.
Right.
What is he talking about?
The timeline of how long it takes. It can't take forever. It can't. It's not even been 4 weeks since Maduro was reduced.
A year, two
well, I think
years?
we need to be. Let me put it to you this way: we need to be much further along 6 months from now, even 3 months from now. That may not be satisfactory to you, but I'm saying we have to be much further along 3, 4, 5 months. 3 or 4, 5 months from now cannot.
We heard you,
Marco. Marco is also talking like a dude who is doing way too many things at once. Like he looks stressed out.
Dude, he's been running 87 departments since fucking Liberation Day. Like he's been very busy.
Like, look at those eyes. There's no light in those eyes.
No.
Not look like what today looks like. And I think there's acknowledgement on both sides of that. I can probably give you a better answer, and this is not deflecting, when we finally have people on the ground like the ambassador and the team around her on a daily basis that are interacting. Because one thing is for me to pick up the phone and talk to Delcy Rodriguez 3 times a week. Another thing is to have someone on the ground on a daily basis that's following these events, is talking to civil society, but also engaging with interim authorities. But the fact of the matter is that, yes, we want to see quick progress. As you said, it's unprecedented, okay? All I'm saying to you is before this was stagnant. Before this, we had spent 14 years. You were involved in some of those efforts, 14 years trying to change the dynamic in Venezuela. 13, 12, 11, 10. It was a big part of my career in the Senate was spent on this. This is the first time in over a decade that we see even the glimmer of an opportunity to change conditions. A lot of that will depend on us, but a lot of that will depend on them. And it also will depend on the rest of Venezuelan society. How quickly can we get all these Venezuelans that want to go back to Venezuela and participate in civic and economic life back to Venezuela? That's going to be critical here. We recognize that. So yes, we have to be much further along in 6 months. We expect to be further along. And if we're not, we'll tell you. On the third point of use of force, look, the president never rules out his options as commander in chief to protect the national interest of the United States. I can tell you right now with full certainty, we are not postured to, nor do we intend or expect to have to take any military action in Venezuela at any time. The only military presence you'll see in Venezuela is our Marine Guards at an embassy. Okay, that is our goal, that is our expectation, and that is what everything that outlines towards.
But
that said, if an Iranian drone factory pops up and threatens our forces in the region, the president retains the option to eliminate that threat.
I'm asking a more specific question because in your testimony, you suggest that you would use force to compel cooperation, for instance, with oil sales. Do you agree that you have to come to Congress to get authorization if you were simply using force to try to compel cooperation?
Well, there's two things. There's the
it seems like
under the War Powers Act. No, under the War Powers Act, if we're going to be involved in something that's going to put us involved in a sustained way, we have to notify you within 48 hours after the fact. And then if it's going to last longer than 60 days, we have to come to Congress with it. We don't anticipate either of these things having to happen. Everything is moving in a very different trajectory right now. On the other,
every 4 hours, just a military action, get in, get out, every 4 hours. Mikey,
it doesn't count. It doesn't count as sex. We were just soaking.
We had our clothes on still.
hand, if we tell them we don't want to see drones from Iran, as an example, pointed at the United States or threatening our forces or our presence in the region or our allies' presence in the region, and they refuse to comply with that, the president does reserve the option in self-defense to eliminate that threat. We don't see that. We don't anticipate it, but it could happen. But we hope not. We don't want it to happen. On the contrary, if we had to take military action, it would set us back on all these other things that we're talking about. I can tell you military action is not good for, recovery and transition. That's not what we hope to see. It's certainly not our goal here. A lot of that will depend on them. But I think it would require the emergence of an imminent threat of the kind that we do not anticipate at this time. But that's not, they get a vote on that too.
All right. That's the second video. Senator Murphy. Chat, put in your votes now.
Put in your votes now.
This guy was
is he lying or is he stupid?
Yeah.
Put in your votes now.
Yep.
Like, is he lying or is he stupid? Put in your votes now.
Gentlemen, content.
B, just middle of the road, B minus.
Yeah, I would say B plus. I think that he tried to hold Marco's feet to the fire by making him answer those questions.
They weren't great questions.
He also called out a lot of bullshit.
Yeah, I'm good with a B. Can't hear you, Mikey.
If you had done question, answer, maybe B plus A minus. If you're just gonna spit out your questions and then let him ramble, B.
Yeah. He's lucky to get a B, I think.
Delivery.
Same thing, same problem.
Same thing, same problem.
Yeah, I was C plus B minus. Like it.
Yeah.
It's an inefficient way to get smart people to trip over their dumb orders.
Yeah, he gave him too long to talk all in a row. And he was, Rubio half made sense there at times as a result, So.
That's because he was just talking about things that had already happened instead of answering the question.
Right.
Exactly.
So yes, part of it did make sense.
And third, vibes.
He wasn't vibing too good.
No. C.
Well,
I forgot what he had said by the time Rubio was done talking.
I'll give him the old Connecticut bump and
of course.
Especially you.
Need one to find one of him dropping the F-bomb for him to go to get ranking vibes by the same seems.
You gotta get Delora to drop an F-bomb.
Oh my God, she's so would too. She's angry in Italian. She would. Let's see. The chat said B, B, D plus, C.
CBD.
CBD. CBD. So it's going to end up being like a C+.
It's not really weed. It's just kind of okay.
Sibida.
All right.
In Tahasa.
The third in our trio.
Gentlemen, do I
Senator
understand
Tammy
that
Duckworth.
you're yielding to Senator Duckworth?
Yeah,
Is that
President
correct?
Duckworth.
Both of you, Senator Van Hollen. Are you going to yield to Senator Duckworth? Okay, Senator Duckworth.
I thank my colleagues. My daughter has dental surgery, so they're being very kind so I can get her through that. Thank you. Mr. Secretary, last March, the president invoked the Alien Enemies Act, a notorious wartime law last used for Japanese internment. He said that he was responding to the Maduro regime's supposed invasion or other acts of war against the United States. But in recent weeks, you, the Department of Justice, and our friends across the aisle have repeatedly said that we are not at war with Venezuela. Secretary Rubio, if that is true and we are not at war with Venezuela, will you advise the president to rescind his invocation of the Wartime Alien Enemies Act?
Well, that was a mechanism to remove people from our country that prevent grave danger. So, for example, we know for a fact that Trinidad Agua is a very dangerous gang. In fact, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I may have been the first member of Congress.
This is a wartime act, Mr. Secretary.
Well,
are we currently at war with Venezuela?
No, we're not in a state of war in Venezuela.
Okay, the Supreme Court has described the Alien Enemies Act as a wartime power, our Supreme Court.
Get them.
And before now, the Alien Enemies Act was only invoked during the War of 1812, World War I, World War II, when it was used to intern thousands of innocent civilians. Are you really arguing that the president should be able to wield an internment law?
No, but we're talking about two separate things here. So you're talking about the state of Venezuela, or are describing the regime. And we're talking about, but what the president designated.
Invoked the Alien Enemies
I know,
Act.
Senator, but let me be clear with you. No, but what the president was talking about are these gangs that have, and these narco trafficking groups that are waging war on the United States. There's no doubt. These groups have waged war on the United States.
They
have
declare
for
war.
Example, Trinidad Agua was not just a criminal gang presence in our street. It is a criminal gang.
Yo, I hate to say this, but Senator Paul is right. There's far too loose of a definition of war in this country.
Yep.
What is it good for?
Like, Rubio is using war for whatever he wants to, whatever he wants it to mean.
Yeah.
The administration is using war for whatever they want it to mean. And they've been using it quite effectively to use these wartime powers, like the tariffs, like the Alien Enemies Act, like the Insurrection Act that they want to use. Like there needs to be like a constitutional definition of war. Something that
there is. We need to get rid of the Patriot Act.
Yeah. We need
That's
to
the problem. You can't have them both. We can't have a definition and then also have the Patriot Act, which says ignore all the definitions.
Yeah.
Because then you get into this shit.
Well, and as we were discussing earlier, like we've been ignoring the Constitution since the 1950s, when we got involved in the Korean War. So, you know, this country has really gotten out of hand with the use of military force when it comes to other countries, when it comes to doing whatever the fuck we want. This dude just described a 4-hour invasion of a country as kinetic action or whatever the fuck he talked about.
He took a head of state.
They took a head of state.
Legitimate or not, there's a reason why you went for him.
Yeah.
He didn't,
that was wielding the power.
He didn't steal the lady who actually won, right?
That's not war. But what they're talking about, what the cartels are doing, and you know what's happening on the streets with drugs, that's a war. But that's a war.
He said stealing the president was a law enforcement action.
Right. And they get to use the Alien Enemies Act because we're at war with narco terrorists, which is not a thing.
Nope.
Especially since we pardon them if they're from Honduras.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they're using the word.
They have to have a lot of money too, Mikey.
Do you know that I'm sorry, I have to say this. For all you little nerds out in the chat, do you know that motherfucker charged him with the same shit that the Honduran guy actually did?
Yep.
It's pretty funny.
I thought that was.
It's like they whited out the names and just slid it under the thing like.
Yep. Which we'll just trade which guy's in jail. That's all.
They're both brown. They'll
once
never
again,
look.
once again, Senator Paul was right when he was like, this country doesn't want to fall under the jurisdiction of the International Criminal Court because we don't want
Obama and Bush and Biden.
we don't want our war criminal presidents to get picked up when they travel internationally. So, but we're doing the same thing to other countries. We're imposing our rules as if they were international, bring them to our courts, which have no jurisdiction over their countries.
It's the law, Tim.
It's just insane.
The law is what I say it is.
Also, another good fucking screen cap. Got him.
Mr.
Directly responsible for
Secretary,
narco
the
trafficking.
Trump administration has acknowledged that the vast majority of the men it rounded up and deported to torture under this law had no criminal records whatsoever.
We didn't torture
Independent, over 75%.
Who did we torture? We haven't tortured anybody. We've arrested people that are members of gangs and we've deported them. We don't want gang members in our
Investigations have
country.
found that many of the men were here legally. If the administration is willing to lie about who it's targeting under this law, what protections do totally innocent people have against abuse? Again, I want to ask you, will you advise the president to rescind his invocation of the wartime alien enemies
No, of course
act?
not. I mean, these are people that are threats to the national security of the United States. But I've described this in hearings in the past, including
So
before
you're
you guys.
saying that we're at war?
We are absolutely, when it comes to narco trafficking groups and criminal gangs that are targeting the United States for criminal
We're in a state of
activity,
war.
There's no doubt about the fact that we're
So then,
confronting them in
do
a
the
warlike setting
international
because
laws
they're
of
waging
war
war on us.
apply, and do the Geneva Convention
They're waging
apply?
war against us and they're enemy combatants as a result of it. And the fact of the matter is that we are confronting these irregular groups. And that's one of the great challenges of the new century in this hemisphere in particular, is that these non-state actors who possess state-like capabilities in terms of their weaponry pose a grave danger to the United States. I don't think any American would dispute that we have cartels that pose a threat to the national security
with
of the
all
United
of the
States.
other
I'm sorry, what?
laws of when it comes
Who's
to
in danger?
warfare. I mean,
I
you're
quit.
saying that he can invoke
Tim, they're gonna
this wartime.
They're gonna send drones into Texas
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
Florida.
Yeah.
Okay. No one in the Caribbean has even dreamed about doing that shit. Are you crazy?
Man,
know you lying.
we just snatched up a country's president for looking at us funny.
Yep.
He laughed at
Dancing.
me. Get him.
Dancing.
Trump was like, we're going to come get you, Maduro. And then Maduro did a fucking jam session on him. And then Trump went out and got him.
Yep.
Mistake.
So no, yeah, you're right, Mikey. No one in the Caribbean or South America would even fucking dream.
Mainland America?
Well, they might dream. They ain't gonna do it.
They don't dream out loud.
They better dream real quiet.
Yep.
Like that's the problem, isn't it? Is that we're the big fucking bully around here.
Yeah.
And it seems like only Canada and Mexico are willing to punch us in the face for it.
Canada's on our head, so they can get to our vein. They can get to our veins very quickly.
Power.
No, I'm saying, you're asking me, I'm here to discuss foreign policy and what's in the realm of the Department of State.
Well, you
I think your questions are better directed to the
invoking
Department
the
of
Alien
Justice.
Enemies Act,
But I would tell you
which is
that,
a wartime, which is something that
Yeah, but
also
you're
the
asking me a
court
question
said
that's-
can be invoked during
All right, but
wartime.
you're
and it's
asking
only
me a
been
question
invoked
that's
during the
more
War of
appro-
1812, World War I, and World War II.
You're
It's
asking
only
me
been
a
invoked 3
question.
times, and this president is invoking it.
Okay, you're
What-
asking me a
what-
question about the
what-
domestic application of a law that's best
It's
directed
not
to the
a
Department of
complication.
Justice.
It's
No,
not
it
a
is
complication. It's
because you're
very
asking me
simple.
something to opine on something that's in the realm of the Department of Justice in terms of its domestic application. I can tell you that the United States is most certainly confronting terrorist and criminal organizations operating in our hemisphere that pose a grave danger to the United States. Anyone who believes that gangs that flood our country with fentanyl
All right,
or
let me
cocaine
ask you
are
this.
not threats to the United States is not
Just-
living in reality.
hey,
and certainly
just
does
say
not
no.
reflect the opinion of most Americans.
The president
Personal accountability. Stop doing fucking drugs. How about that?
already said that he was ready to put American troops in Venezuela again. So we're at war right now.
did he
So
say
if
that?
things don't go well with the Chavistas you've empowered,
When did the
what
president
is your
say he was gonna put
criteria for
troops in
returning
Venezuela?
a military option, putting you? What is your criteria for returning to a military option and putting boots on?
Well, I don't recall the president saying he was going to put troops in Venezuela. Where did he say that?
I'm asking you, what are your?
But that's what you said. I
Hold
didn't
on,
remember
The president has already.
If you think that makes you safe, you're a fool.
Caleb here keeps quoting the Monroe Doctrine, which is not law, by the way; it's policy.
That's how you get uneven fighting and terrorist attacks. We don't want to be this person.
So
it's not safe.
The quote here is in any other light than as the manifestation of an unfriendly disposition toward the United States. Sorry, I butchered that. I'm tired.
You're forgiven this time.
And the dyslexia has been hitting me hard all day.
The dysphasia?
Got to get you a Red Bull.
So, gentlemen, the Monroe Doctrine is what we're discussing. It's the whole crux of this entire argument. Is the Western Hemisphere, does that belong to the United States?
Apparently.
Ollie?
Fuck no. Fuck no. Fuck no.
I think Mark Carney made it pretty clear at his address in Davos that Canada is very opposed to that idea.
Hey, look at the libertarian.
I know.
See how easy they flip? You just want to oppress people. You're not a libertarian. That's the problem with libertarians. They're never libertarians.
Live and let live. I thought they were fucking.
Nope. Rand Paul is so correct. Oh, A+ vibes on Rand Paul. Also, I want to fucking nuke everybody who doesn't listen to me.
Yeah.
Listen to yourself. It's such a hypocritical war hawk position. You can't defend wanting to control the entire hemisphere and then also say, government, get out of my business.
Or can I?
That's not libertarian. You're just an authoritarian at that point.
There you go.
I think your hero Rand Paul would disagree.
Right.
Vehemently. He did in that video.
Who he was clapping for 10 minutes ago.
Yep.
And then it only took 10 minutes. And then Marco was just so buttery with the words. He's like, actually, I love war.
Marco here is a puppet of an authoritarian state. Right. He's the guy that Trump sends to run everything that nobody else wants to do.
Yep.
He's the fucking Jared Kushner of this administration.
Jared Kushner is busy making all the money right now over in the Middle East.
Yeah.
His hands are fucking filthy with Saudi money right now.
Look how sad Marco Rubio is. He gets called Little Marco
president
every day by the president, and I'm sure Trump goes and says, "Hey, you remember that presidential election you lost to me?"
You know he brings it up all the time.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
maybe if you were president, you would be making policy, Little Marco.
Yeah, you beat me up the stairs, but I beat your ass in the primary.
And once again, this is all you guys want. This is what you want. You just want daddy to tread on you.
Yeah.
And that's what you're gonna get.
Yeah, because you literally contradicted your whole Rand Paul's goated. He's so awesome. And then you're like, also, I want to invade and threaten every single neighbor that we have. That is not libertarian at all.
So
internet libertarians are different, I guess.
Yeah, I guess internet libertarians are different.
This new age
libertarian light.
These new age libertarian.
Liberatorian.
Yeah.
Let's get back to Senator Duckworth owning this fool.
He said that he was ready to put American troops in Venezuela.
No, I think the president has said that he retains the right as commander-in-chief to protect the United States against any imminent threats. Maybe that involves troops. Maybe that involves air power. We hope, but we don't anticipate that being the case in Venezuela.
Maybe you're playing fast and loose with our nation.
Well, I just gave you testimony here.
I just want to conclude by
but I just gave you testimony of how well things are moving forward, not as fast as everybody would like.
But you also said that in 6 or 9 months, if things don't go well, you're going to have to do something else. And the president's already said that he's not ruled out the military option. And you've also just said that, yes, we are at war. The president has wartime powers.
Every president retains the power to use military to protect.
It's reasonable for me to ask you.
And I gave you a very specific example. Every president retains the right to defend the United States against an imminent threat. Yes, if there are just give you an example, Iranian drones deployed in Venezuela that could threaten the United States, we most certainly will address that. Even if it's located.
How much gas in that drone?
Get to that point. We don't expect to get to
I
that
don't
point.
think that
God damn.
They're nuclear powered.
That
They
said,
must be.
on
the
the one
people of
hand,
America
people
are
here
worried that
unhappy
this
we're
is a president who
cooperating with
engages
Venezuela.
in yet
On the other hand, they
another
want us to
forever
go to
war,
war with
Mr.
them.
Secretary.
What's
We
that?
don't need to be in another forever war. And that is the path that we are going towards. And let me just say.
Well, how are we
let me
going towards a
conclude- let me
forever
just- let
war
me
if we're
just
dealing with
conclude.
we're
Because
Well,
dealing
you
you're
with
not
won't
wealthy
ruling
fucking-
out a
Americans every
military
day?
option. You're
Because
not
you won't
going to
even
ask
fucking
him
commit to anything.
to rescind his invocation of the Alien Enemies Act. That puts Americans in jeopardy. And let me just say something about the
Senator-
president's recent comments about NATO allies. When I served in Iraq, there were Polish forces there with us. There were British forces there with us. There were Spanish forces there with us. I personally landed in Elzi, España, which came under direct attack by insurgents. Polish troops who have worked with the Illinois military, with the Illinois National Guard for 30 years, died in Afghanistan.
Does she
Mr.
sound
Secretary.
All the
weak?
So I
president
just
wants
wanna
She's a
say
liberal.
is that our NATO allies have stood
He
beside
wants
us,
our allies to
and
have more
we
navy.
need to maintain the strength of that alliance.
I get it.
yield
Not
back.
all the
Senator,
president wants is
your
our
time's
allies.
up. Not making much progress here.
Well, let me just
Very
say, the
much.
president
Let's-
just wants our allies to have more capabilities to be involved in operations like that.
That's not true. He doesn't want our allies to have shit.
Right.
Well, so little Marco here, flapping in the breeze.
Jackhole.
She got him to say that we're at war, and then, and even
Walk
though
it
he's like,
back, really.
"What war? We're not at war." And then
I
she was
said
like, "What?
it's like a war.
It's war-like.
It's
We're in
light,
the theater
it's light
of
war.
Remember when your boy?
They're at war with us, I believe he said once. too, right?
Yeah.
They're at war with us.
Remember when your
We're not
boy,
at war with them.
Georgie boy, George Santos was like, "I'm Jewish." This is war-ish.
It's war-ish.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
We'll do Senator Duckworth first, and then we'll do a combined
Crazy.
Little Marco. Oh yeah, sorry. We will rate
There you
Senator
go.
Senator Duckworth first. So chat, give us your rating on Senator Duckworth in this video, and also, gentlemen, Senator Duckworth content.
Oh, I did it already. I was like, I can't find the button. Oh.
A.
Yeah.
A.
Hey.
I'll go A.
Hey. It was good. It was very good.
Delivery.
Not her normal self, but it was still pretty good.
B+.
I think she was actually trying to get answers out of him instead of just jumping down his throat. Sometimes she'll do that when she thinks people are too stupid, and she'll just be like,
I'm just gonna take all the whole 5 minutes.
yeah. Mr. Hexath, what are the allied nations that we have in Asia? And then he doesn't answer, and he's like, "That's right, you don't know. You're a dumb fuck." Like, that's
the S tier delivery.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not her normal awesome delivery, but it was still pretty good. So what? B+?
Yeah, B+.
Oh, we're on delivery.
A plus.
Job less.
And finally, vibes.
S.
She still does make me feel good. A.
I'm
It wasn't,
A
like I said,
plus.
it wasn't her best. It wasn't her best, but she still does make me feel really good.
I'm trying not to cheat this
A
time.
plus.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll cheat. S.
I'll go A.
I'll go A. All right, and what's the chat
should
all
be-
about here?
We should be able to get her on the show. She's my representative.
Talk to her.
I should be like, hey, I'm a constituent, damn it.
I voted for you.
I'm sending you a StreamYard link.
Mikey, put it up again. They don't seem to get it.
All right, hold on. Let me go get it.
We're for Blama.
Oh, Blama.
It looks like an A minus to a B. I see a couple of B's and a couple of A minuses.
Yeah, B+.
There you go. You're in the wrong show.
When
We're
did we
not
ever say?
We're not Democrats.
Yeah, Ollie's not even in this country.
Golly doesn't even live here. You're
He
barking up the
actually
wrong
has
tree.
free elections.
You're barking up the wrong
Listen,
tree.
His country has real political parties.
Right. They actually have a variety of different candidates. Most of them can speak multiple languages.
Yeah, right. All right, and finally, overall rating for the 3 videos. This fucking guy. So, chat, give us
Is Belch a rating?
no. Chat,
No,
give
that's
us
gross.
your overall rating for Marco Rubio for the last 3 videos, and gentlemen, content.
F.
He was squirmy.
Because the few bits of information he did have were like cherry picked and weaponized. Like instead of answering any of the questions, he just, well, let me describe something in great detail that has nothing to do with this.
Yeah, he basically spent the whole fucking time lying. Let's be honest.
F. Yeah.
Hold on one second. I got a better shot of him. Hold on.
Nah.
Do you have the one where you just finished taking a drink of water? That
Yeah,
one.
there we go.
Yeah.
Little Marco's thirsty.
That's he's disassociating in that moment. I'd like to believe that.
Thank you. Jukebox Overdrive says, I just got here and seeing his face has already given me great constipation and stomach pain. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Consternation.
Enjoy your pineapple.
What did we say for content? F for content?
F, yes, F.
All right. Delivery?
Look at the libertarian. So funny.
Dude, you're a fucking neocon. Get the fuck over yourself.
Dude, you're like, he's like Bill Maher. Bill's like, I'm a liberal, aka get all the illegals out of here and lower my taxes.
You love George
guns.
You love George Bush and Dick Cheney. Come on, admit it.
Yeah.
He loves Dick.
You were a Rush baby.
He is a D on delivery.
Oh, D on delivery. I'll agree to a D on delivery. He had a few moments where he was like composed, but there are other times where he was gotten to.
Yeah.
I'll give him a C-.
And he drank way too much water.
He's drinking all the water.
Yeah.
He's just so thirsty all the time. He might want to get that checked out.
He's got a lot of jobs. He's very dehydrated. He doesn't get to sleep. They only give him 1 bottle of water a day, so he gets to these fucking meetings like, "Ooh, free waters, really?" And he just goes crazy.
Mark, what's your delivery rating there?
D-.
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 And then third, vibes.
I can't stand this little motherfucker.
Yeah, he's too fucking smarmy.
And the fact that he's even in the Trump administration after Trump fucking dragged his nuts all over his fucking face. I'm talking about Halo 2 ragdoll physics, teabagging his
bag tagging,
fucking bouncing his head off the ground, teabagging him so bad. Yeah. And then he was like, right away, sir. Let me get my nose right up your butt. It's like, geez, dude, have some fucking pride.
Him and fucking Ted Cruz are the original tread on me daddies.
Yep. And he's doing it mainly so he can help hopefully get Trump's endorsement to run, right?
Yeah. It's gonna be so hilarious when Trump tells Marco Rubio to go fuck himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're gonna put up like fucking JD Vance and Joe Rogan or some shit.
I don't know if you guys remember the number of secretaries of state that Trump had in his first administration.
Like 6.
I think it was 4 or 5.
But it started with an oil executive. Everyone remember Rex Tillerson?
Rex Tillerson. All right.
And it just spiraled out of control from there. Rex Tillerson fucking hated Trump, by the way.
Yes.
He thought Trump was the dumbest motherfucker there was.
Oh, it says they only had 2.
Only 2?
That
can't fired a bunch of other people then.
He did fire a lot of people.
You know what it was? It was SecDef that they went through a bunch of. There's so many secretaries of defense.
He only had Rex Tillerson and Mike Pompeo.
Oh, Pompeo. That's because Pompeo was a fucking
Stooge.
Trump sycophant the entire time.
Yep.
Well, he was the CIA director.
Yeah. And he was a simp for Trump.
Yep.
Just like fucking Caleb in the chat.
No, he's a simp for fucking Rand Paul, but doesn't believe any of the shit that Rand Paul believes. But he likes him so much.
Nope, he's a simp for Dick.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
He just likes the curly hair, probably.
Yeah, maybe it's a curly hair thing.
Yep.
Maybe.
Probably gets greatest American hero vibes from him.
Oh, here we go.
I bet you he plays real American to himself over and over and over.
Proud to be an American. Oh, Secretary of Defense, we had Jim Mattis, Mad Dog, Mark Esper, and Chris C. Miller.
All three of those people fucking hated Donald Trump.
Attorney Generals, he had Jeff Sessions, Bill Barr, and Jeffrey Rosen.
Bill Barr did everything for Donald Trump, and he still fucking fired him.
Yep.
Or I think Bill Barr resigned. He resigned because of all the fucking because of that letter that Trump made him put out about the Russia investigation.
Yes.
Yep, that sounds right.
Boy, that was a fucking lifetime ago.
That was many traumas ago.
Homeland Security, John Kelly, Kirstjen Nielsen, and then Chad Wolf. I don't even know the second two.
Mikey, can you look up, has there been any other president that's gone through that many secretaries in different positions? Or does he hold the record for that too?
Do you want to here? I'll show you the thing. Like the Wikipedia is deep. Hold on. Look at this.
Oh my God. He went through so many people in that administration.
Because they all realized he was insane.
But only one HUD secretary, and it was Ben Carson the entire time.
Because he was the only black one.
Gotta keep one.
They go to the hood.
Oh, it seems he switched out. I forgot about Steve Mnuchin.
Steve Mnuchin with the Reese's mug.
Boy, that brings me back.
Where's their music?
What the fuck is that?
It's coming from you. Or is that Mark?
Oh, Secretary
Rick
Perry.
There was an alarm on my phone.
Oh,
Secretary of Energy Rick Perry. Remember him?
Oh yes.
Betsy DeVos
is back.
Remember when she stole all those kids? Like straight up, they went to her like fucking foundation, like we picked up the unaccompanied minors at the border. And where are they? What kids? Oh my God.
We left them at the border.
No, she took them motherfuckers. Who knows where they are?
Whoa. Russell Vought was director of management and budget in 2001.
Yeah.
Or 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And they put him back there. That's fucking wild.
Well, after they fucking lost, they went back to the drawing board and started writing up Project 2025 or Heritage. And that's why he went right back to the spot. He knew where to go.
Oh, Nikki Haley, ambassador to the United Nations.
Nimrata.
Boy, what happened to her?
Nimrata. Well, they figured out that she was undercover brown. And they're like, wait a minute. Your name's not Nikki. We're on our racist tip. We don't do brown people.
We did Vibes for Marco, right? What did we end up at Vibes for Marco?
Rance Priebus and Mark Meadows.
D for Dict.
All right. D. F. DNF.
He's deaf.
We did not finish him.
You didn't answer anything.
Yeah, I take it back. F plus.
F plus. Okay. The chat gave him a D, 2 Ds, an A minus from Caleb because he's a simp, and another D.
D.
That's it for little Marco.
Oh my
Man,
God.
I bet you it says
Wilbur Ross?
Oh my God.
I'm so sad right now.
Yeah, this is an even worse picture, dude. Check this out.
I bet you his office doesn't say Marco Rubio. I bet you it says Little Marco.
Guaranteed.
Little Mark the Markio.
I'm starting to notice a pattern here.
Old, white, bald, white, old.
Oh, there he is.
Old. Oh, sorry. There's the breaker.
Yeah, the neurosurgeon.
Who got to be in charge of housing?
Combo breaker.
Eesh. Man. If I never see Mark Meadows again, it'll be too soon.
Oh boy.
There he is. The bane of all of our existences, whether you know it or not. Okay.
Well, I think that's
I
it for the
agree. F
show.
for vibes.
And he's
Oh,
trickling
Ollie.
in another rank.
So we do have we've done enough episodes now. I can put a little bit of a leaderboard together. So give me 1 minute.
Okay.
And I can give you a top 3 and a bottom 3. And, just because these are top 3 and bottom 3 doesn't mean like they're in the playoffs or whatever. We've only seen one video of most of these people.
Yeah.
I seriously doubt that, dude. I'm way smarter than you think I am.
Or Marco's way dumber than you think he is. That's why he couldn't beat Trump in an election. I could have beaten Trump.
A box of Kleenex could have beat Trump.
Yeah, the Republican field in that election was pretty sad.
And the only person that could have lost to Trump was Hillary Clinton. Anyone else would have beat him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
The Democrats put up the worst possible candidate.
Literally.
That is for sure.
They would
thought
put
they put up a
Bernie.
safe
Think where your
candidate.
country'd be if they put Bernie up.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
Don't tease us like that.
Sigh.
Heavy
Deep
sigh.
Sigh. Exasperated sigh.
Sadness sigh.
It would have been 2 straight great Bernie terms, and then whoever is VP would probably be in now.
Well,
because it would have been smooth and great. COVID would have been handled properly.
Oh,
All
only
that
a
stuff,
third as many people would have probably have died
Yeah.
because of COVID.
Yeah. So.
All right, gentlemen. I have a top 3 and a bottom 3 for you.
Oh no.
Woohoo.
I mean, good.
Bottom 3, starting with number 3, Marco Rubio.
Yeah.
He made it.
Yeah, anyway.
He finally won something.
I bet you I know who's in first.
Number 2 on the worst list, Krusty Gnome.
The gnomish one.
Krusty the Clown.
Krusty the Clown. And number 1, currently in the number 1 slot because he had a cumulative score of nothing, Donald Trump.
About time.
Good.
He got a cumulative score of just a straight up F.
He's lucky you got that high.
Top 3. Number 3 in the number 3 position, future senator in Texas, Jasmine Crockett.
Woo!
Number 2, because we all love a good promo, Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah.
Jesse.
Wait a minute.
Yes, that's right.
Read your history. You learn from history.
First shirt.
Currently number 1 on the list, beating out Jesse Ventura by 1/10 of a point. Jacob Frey, the mayor of Minneapolis.
Indianapolis.
For dropping the F bomb.
Minneapolis.
The automatic S rank for vibes.
To be fair, he would have gotten pretty high on the list.
Yeah,
for
yeah, I
that
think so.
anyway. But
He did average an A+.
Oh my God. While we were doing the show, Krusty the Clown went on fucking Hannity saying, the radicals are attacking me. Lady, you're a goddamn thief. Like, shut up. Stop worrying about everybody making fun of you. Shut up. You stop stealing everybody's fucking money. Buying fucking costumes and shit.
She went on Hannity, you said?
Yeah. 36 minutes ago. Complaining. That's the shit that drives me up the wall. These motherfuckers know damn well they can't do their job, and they're like, "Why is everyone upset?"
Hey, let's make fun of her for a little bit. We're not going to review this. We're just going to watch it and make fun of her. That's wrong. There we go.
I don't wanna.
Eyes on Minneapolis, where anti-ICE protests continue to sweep the city following a second fatal shooting involving immigration officials. And now at the very latest, DHS Secretary Kristi Noem. Madam Secretary, thanks for being with us. I want to talk about how untenable the whole situation is and why. I'm going to get to that. There seems to be two criticisms that have emerged, and I want to give you a chance to address them. One was an ex-post 2.5 hours after the Preddy shooting, that an individual approached the officer with a 9mm semi-automatic. Officers feared for their safety. And that's why the shooting occurred. It seems, as you look at videos, that the weapon may have been stripped, though, before that happened. And I guess my question is, was that statement premature?
Hard-hitting questions from Sean Hannity.
Well,
Actually,
Sean, I know you realize that situation was very chaotic and that
So
we
then why
were
did you-
being relayed information
Why did you have an opinion?
from on the ground from CBP agents and officers that were there.
Why did you say
we
anything?
were using the best information we had at the time, seeking to be transparent with the
The best information we had an hour later. Come on.
American people and get them what we knew to be true on the ground. So we will continue
fuck
to
out of my
follow the
state.
investigation that
For
the
real.
FBI is leading and giving them all the information that they need to bring that to a conclusion and make sure that the American people know the truth of the situation and how we can go forward and continue to protect.
Quick, beat his
American
ass
people.
and then shoot him a couple times and run away.
As untenable as this is, and and all these
Boomer.
politicians pouring gasoline on what is already a difficult situation, and that's enforcement of the law, arresting the worst of the worst, and I'll get to that in a minute. The president's called for a full investigation. Stephen Miller seemed to concede that maybe some protocols weren't followed.
Read the
again,
banner.
Everything's hindsight 2020, and these things go down very quickly.
We agree.
Read the banner. See,
Obama-
See, Caleb, we have to do this shit all fucking day. All fucking
Obama
day.
was a war criminal.
All
Clinton.
fucking day.
War criminal. Bush, war criminal. Trump,
Biden.
super war criminal.
Biden, still war criminal.
Right. Come on, guys.
Not
Get
quite as
programmed.
bad, but
Choices
still war
than
criminal.
Trump.
We broke our
Still
we broke our
better
own
choices than Trump.
we broke our own laws to fucking keep funding the genocide.
Quickly. Any lessons to be learned? Handle things differently going forward.
Well, Sean, that's part of the
She won't be
reason
there.
why we have several layers of an investigation here. We believe that we can always do better, and we seek to do that every single day. And we want to make sure that we not only improve protocols on the ground in chaotic and volatile situations like this, but that we continue to find the truth around this situation and get the facts to the American people and make sure
It's
that we
on
continue to
video.
do our work every day with integrity, but that we continue to
All
be
on
able
video.
to get criminals and
Pause it real
dangerous
quick.
people off.
It's all on
Pause it real
video
quick.
from every angle.
Where's the guy's fucking cell phone? Because they took it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
That
did you guys hear he had a confrontation with them
Oh, boy.
earlier, so that he probably got targeted directly?
Well, yeah, they broke his rib. They broke a rib last time he tangled with them.
I'm just saying, he was holding his cell phone, right? Where's the cell phone?
Oh, that's in a new state.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers, y'all say y'all not hiding shit. You said he was out there holding his phone all up in his face. Well, then where's that footage? Oh, we can't have that? That's not going to show up in your investigation? What did he say on that fucking phone that you had to fucking take the phone and disappear it?
Yeah.
I can't say that on here.
I was gonna go with maybe "Stop murdering me."
No,
Might
what
be on the.
say?
Oh,
Hmm?
get him!
What?
Probably-
No, I bet you they said some exculpatory bullshit on that motherfucking cell phone camera, which is why they won't
Oh,
give us
yeah.
that goddamn video.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe I did that. I'm gonna go to jail. Yeah, motherfucker. That's probably on that fucking tape, and that's why y'all won't give it to us. Investigating my ass. Ain't doing
off the
shit.
streets like these officers have been doing for months, ever since President Trump came back into office. They take an oath to go out and protect these communities and to keep them safe, and that's one of the jobs that they take very seriously, especially in Minneapolis, as we've seen this kind of violent riots go forward and attack them.
I think in the Renee Good case, it was more clear cut because we had the video. Clearly, she accelerated towards an officer. Injuries.
Sean Hannity, you're lying ass.
Fuck out of my state.
It's been a week, Sean. And you still fucking peddling that bullshit?
All right, y'all just lost 580 to fucking Dominion. Don't let these widows and these surviving family members get another class action going. Y'all gonna be out another 480. Trump don't get y'all broke again.
I don't know how much more Roger Ailes can take over there.
He can't. He's
were,
like, God damn.
were incurred by the officer, internal bleeding, as I understand it. If I'm wrong, correct me on that.
You are.
Can only
I
be
think in this
fixed
case
by
it's
that
a little bit
iPhone
different.
cable.
Although I don't know why he was there with a loaded gun, and this other incident raises questions I'll ask you about.
Because this is America.
Right.
But people seem to be upset over the terms.
You scared of guns, Sean?
Put in your votes now.
Why do you believe that's appropriate? Because you used it in both cases.
Well, Sean, we're continuing to gather information, and the FBI leading this investigation is important to make sure that we talk about both these situations appropriately.
Oh, now you want to do it
situation,
appropriately.
You know, we have more information as it happened previously, and we'll continue to get to the truth of all of this. But we can't distract from the fact of how we got
They don't care
here,
about
and we
the Second
got here,
Amendment.
because we had a
care if
Biden
you fall
administration
behind.
that allowed an invasion over our southern border and allowed
Here we go back to Biden.
millions of
Jesus
people to
Christ.
come into our country unvetted.
Guys,
And we
he hasn't
know
been
for a
president
fact that
for
we have
over a
dangerous
year.
criminals and drug traffickers, murderers, terrorists, people on the suspected, and no.
And to be honest, he was barely president while he was president. Let's be honest. He was barely. Sleepy Joe was asleep at the wheel. Come on.
Terrorist watch list that are in this country that these officers are working so hard to get off of our streets every single day.
They're not on the
They
streets.
work to
They're
make
in
sure
jail
that they're not
already.
just protecting their communities, but
Go
many
to
of
the
them live
jail.
in these communities, and so they're doing work to protect their own families as well, and make sure they follow through on President Trump's promise to make America safe again.
Well, I'm gonna scroll all the violent criminals that were arrested in Minnesota. Let me ask you though about this video that we've been showing, and this is 10 days prior to the fatal shooting of Alex Preddy, and what you see.
That is a very good question, Jukebox Overdrive.
I
Where is the NRA on this?
I actually have some of their. Oh, here it is.
They're on break.
Oh, here we go. Here, I'll attempt this.
Oh boy.
For months, radical progressive politicians like Tim Walz have incited violence against law enforcement officers who are simply trying to do their jobs, period. Unsurprisingly, these calls to dangerously interject oneself into legitimate law enforcement activities have ended in violence, tragically resulting in injuries and fatalities. As there is with any officer-involved shooting, there will be a robust and comprehensive investigation.
Or not.
Or not, whatever. That takes place to determine if the use of force was justified. It wasn't. As we await these facts and gain a clearer understanding, we urge the political voices to lower the temperature to ensure their constituents and law enforcement officers stay safe.
Here's what their member said.
Oh, yes. Come on, guys.
The one time a literal tyrannical government executes a law-abiding, gun-carrying citizen, you side with the bootlickers. What little bitches you've become. But you guys go ahead and chat. You guys keep it up. You're doing a great job.
Amazing job.
In this video, if we can show that, you see aggressive anger, taunting, come get me, cursing, spitting, kicking, all while, carrying a firearm. What is your reaction when you see that video?
Where's the firearm?
There's a history there.
Yeah,
of
where's his
attacking
firearm?
Our law enforcement
Where's the
officers.
firearm?
Also, with the exception of kicking the car, I suppose everything he did is perfectly legal.
Yeah, that's a rental.
Our CBP and ICE officers, and And that's an example of what our officers have had to face every single day in Minneapolis and in Minnesota, and why I'm grateful that the president had the wisdom to send Tom Homan there to have conversations again to see if he can get the leaders
Homan's there because
of
the other guy
Governor
got fired.
Walz and Mayor
Bovino's
Fry,
putting out the pasture.
to commit to honoring our detainers and to keeping our officers safe while they do their work. We've been asking them to do this
Was that
for
Alex
months.
Brennan that
They
they
have
were-
refused to
Yeah.
agree. We're
that they were
hoping
doing
that
that
Tom
Yeah.
has an
So
opportunity.
that video was his earlier confrontation with ICE where they broke his fucking ribs.
What, that was earlier the same day, different day, what?
11
on the
days
third-
previous.
Yeah.
Okay,
was
so
like
he
2
wasn't
weeks ago.
carrying, was he? Because I didn't see a gun there anywhere, so
No.
I don't think he was carrying
He
them.
didn't. Yeah. I mean, we go back. You tell me where his gun is.
And
Yeah, I
that's
don't
an
think he's
example
carrying them.
of what our officers have had to face every
Oh, he
single
spit
day
on the car.
in Minneapolis and
Oh,
in
no,
Minnesota.
that car is
and
dirty
why
as
I'm
shit.
Grateful that
He's just
the
trying to
president,
clean it.
had the wisdom to send Tom Homan there to have
And
conversations
then he was
again
trying to give
see
them
if
a
he can get
hand
the leaders
gesture.
of Governor
Yeah.
Walz
You're number one.
and Mayor Fry to
Yeah, I don't-
commit to honoring our detainers
gun on
and to
him.
keeping our officers safe while they do their work. We've been
They just
asking
beat
them
the
to
fuck
do
out of
this
him.
for months. They have refused to agree. We're hoping that Tom has an opportunity to restart those conversations and see if we can get them to help clean up the streets of Minneapolis.
Y'all are the
let me
dirt.
ask you this next question.
The dangerous streets of Minneapolis.
I think
Indianapolis.
Minneapolis.
Mini.
No. Minneapolis. You're adding an extra innie.
Okay.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Here, I can spread the wealth. Illinois.
Minneapolis.
Oh, okay. So now you just gonna put-
I mean, murderers, rapists,
butcher
child
everything.
molesters,
Hello,
drug dealers,
Illinois.
because of the
Look,
bravery.
the picture, he's
of-
in jail.
of all of those agents on the ground.
These
every
are
day.
people they're
The
picking up from
these
jail
are the
already.
People on the street,
Yeah.
and that those cities and towns would be less safe and secure. And I guess when you hear the never-ending refrain from Tim Walz, Gestapo, Nazi, fascist, or Mayor,
accurate.
I call him Small Fry.
All accurate
out there,
names.
get the F out of our city. Well, if they did leave the city, all of these people would still be there, and the
In
people in
prison.
their city and the people in their state would be less safe and less secure. Do you have a message for the
Oh, we know,
governor and
Kay.
for the mayor?
But it's nice to smack him around a bit. You know what I mean?
I would tell them to be leaders and to change their rhetoric because it is encouraging the kind of violence that we see on their streets today. Their riots are attacking our officers.
And look at this. You in that video you can clearly see the gun is in his waistband in his back. It moves around. You can see it in one of the stills. Who cares?
Number one, it's not illegal. And number two, that is not there. You're trying to mix the two fucking videos together on the same day. We're saying
Yeah.
the second time that they got into it, he had a gun on. The first one, no, he didn't. So, I'm not about to fucking go through frame by frame every time a person like you jumps
Look
in
at
the
this.
chat. Hold
Suddenly
on.
these motherfuckers care about clip size.
Hold on. We're not going to go back and go through frame by frame every time somebody like you wants to bring up the same bad argument. You go watch it yourself. They just posted on Fox News. You can go watch it yourself and you can go imagine a gun on the wrong day. That's fine.
Yeah.
But we literally just watched it.
For those that just missed what we said earlier, that video we're watching happened 11 days before the incident.
They'll figure it out.
He didn't have his gun with him during that particular video. We're not saying that on the day the action took place that he didn't have a gun. Yes, he did. But during this video, it doesn't appear that he did.
Ali, we didn't say that, so we don't have to defend that. They're on their own.
No, the people in the chat, I think that's what they're assuming.
Right. They can
So,
keep up or they
yeah.
can misassume. They can do whatever. But we ain't got to keep going through it over and over.
And also, guys, all you fucking 2A motherfuckers who are like, oh, he had a gun on him. He shouldn't have brought a gun to a protest. It's his constitutional right, whether any of us like it or not.
He's probably got more training than the fucking 47 days douchebag got.
So, like, come on.
Who mag dumps next to your fucking fellow officers?
The NRA
fucking weirdo
fought forever to get rid of bans on magazine size, to
Right.
get rid of restrictions on magazine size. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh, we can't have He can't be walking around with 3 giant magazines full of bullets on him. What? You can't do that.
What's oversized? 11? You know what I mean? Like, what are you saying is oversized? He didn't have a fucking drum clip dragging out of the bottom of it. So what are you talking about? If it goes into like a partially in your clothes holster, you think you're getting a fucking banana clip in there? Like, what are you talking about right now?
You guys are just fucking. You just love licking boots.
They're just so tasty.
You love licking her boots.
Ugh.
You're all Christy Gnome simps.
See, look,
Rusty gnomes.
you're seeing the short version. Okay. Right. So we're gonna go rewatch it a 17th, 18th, 19th time, and then when it doesn't show it, you're not gonna say anything in the chat. You're just gonna switch to another fucking video, and then another person's gonna come in 2 minutes after you leave, and we'll have to do it again and again and again. No, we're not doing that. So be mad, okay? It's okay. Just be mad. We're not rewinding it for the 40th time. It's not happening. There's a lot of views around.
Yeah.
Not just when they're doing their work, but even at night at their hotels. And they haven't allowed their law enforcement to keep them safe. Even while they're off shift, they can't go to restaurants. They can't operate safely. They've had their lives threatened and their families' lives threatened. So I would encourage the governor to work with us, the mayor.
Their
to work
families
with
are
us
disowning
to get those
them.
dangerous criminals off the streets. That's all we want. We have specifically in Minneapolis targeted.
They don't like fascists in their
human traffickers, sex traffickers, and child predators. Help us get those individuals off your streets before they create more victims. That's the work that these officers are doing every day. And they have an opportunity here just
1,200 apprehensions from armed criminals in Minnesota. They didn't fire a single bullet last year.
Want them to do.
You know, I call Hakeem Jeffries leader in name only because I think he is beholden, like Chuck Schumer is beholden to the radicals that run their party.
What?
And
Wait, stop it. Stop the motherfucking tape. Now, see, this is, give me the fucking full screen. Y'all don't set me off. This the motherfucking bullshit that be pissing me off. We don't like any of this shit that's going on. But for some reason, because I can watch a video and use the front and back of my brain simultaneously, I'm in love with fucking Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer. Fucking wait. You think that's who we fucking like? That's disrespectful. That's disrespect. I don't care what y'all say about me. Y'all can say cuck. Y'all can say all that. Don't you dare call me no fucking Chuck Schumer simp. Are you kidding me? That guy sucks. Everybody hates him.
Also, Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries are beholden to the radicals in the party.
You mean Israel? I mean, like, what are you talking about?
Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries fold to the Republicans every opportunity they get.
I just want to thank Chuck Schumer for seeing reason at the 11th hour. It's like, oh, that's your guys' favorite. No, that's Trump's favorite Democrat, not ours.
Right. Chuck Schumer's the one who's like, guys, we got to make sure that Trump's poll numbers are low enough, and then we'll do something. Maybe I'll write him a strongly worded letter.
Oh, wait till I fire up an email. He's gonna be insane. Do we look 90 fucking years old? Are you crazy?
Right.
Why the fuck would we like Chuck Schumer?
Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries are the most ineffective Democratic leaders I think I've ever seen.
I can't think of anybody else.
Like in our lifetimes,
terrible.
Ulysses S. Grant.
We'd have to go back a ways. Absolute terror.
Disgraceful. She's got to go. We are dead serious. She needs to be put on ice.
He's not going to do anything about it. That's the problem.
He has to move his hands when he talks. Every time he says something.
Needs to go, and I'd start with him. That's my own opinion. Your reaction?
Yeah,
Well,
way into elections.
These radicals are attacking me, but I'm just doing my job. I'm following the law, enforcing the laws that President Trump would do to keep people safe in this country. We're going to continue to go after these criminals. We're going to remove them before they have the chance to murder more Americans, to create more angel moms. And
Who's
to
killed
go out
more
and
in the
harm
last
our
2
children
days
and our
or last couple of
grandchildren.
weeks?
We've
Right.
had violent crimes and murders drop dramatically in this country, the lowest they've been in over 100 years because of President Trump's leadership.
Oh my
I'm proud of the work that
God.
the Department of Homeland Security does, and I'm grateful and honored to be able to lead them during this time.
You know, I don't think enough emphasis can be put on the fact that over 12 million unvetted illegals. We don't know the actual number because all
That
the
fucking super grunt.
talking about known terrorists, murderers, rapists, other violent criminals, cartel members, gang members, drug dealers have been allowed.
That's his cabinet.
Now Donald Trump is trying to clean
He
that
pardoned
up.
all
He's
those
already
people.
closed the border. You've been a big
That's
part of
the
that.
J6ers.
It is sad that, that so-called leaders
almost
won't
over.
partner and enforce the laws of our land. That is a real tragedy to me today. I'll give you the last word.
Don't give
I'm
her
just so
a
grateful that President Trump stopped the invasion. He secured that border.
No
She was never
fucking
president.
duh.
Not
No
letting any
fucking
more of those
duh.
dangerous individuals into our country. Now we just need to get these perpetuators
wait till
of
you're in
violence out
jail.
of our country to keep the American people.
Yeah, man, she's going straight to fucking prison.
Bro, I wonder what they're doing with all this money though, because this money is like black holing away.
Yeah, I don't know where
It's got to be getting stashed somewhere.
Well, you know that fund for the Venezuela oil money?
Well, but they've been doing it before that. Because we're gonna have to maybe next week we'll throw Tom Tillis on there. Tom Tillis read her for filth. Because the DHS secretary is in charge of the FEMA funds. She's 18 months behind on the Helene payments. The hurricane from 2024. The vendors are still not been paid. She held up all the money, said, "Oh, we don't know what's happening, fraud, waste, and abuse," and then just didn't fucking pay people ever. She's gonna be out of here. She's gonna be out of here for a whole bunch of reasons. I just want to know where it's all at. Where the FEMA money? Where all this ICE money going? This is a lot of cash she has at her disposal.
We're building giant
that's right.
super houses for me.
They folded FEMA into DHS. Well, FEMA's going away. FEMA doesn't have any more funding after this year.
But they just gave her all the. Oh my God! They took the fucking hurricane relief money and gave it to these yokels.
Yeah. Well,
once again, I hope y'all love that fucking vote. That was a good idea, huh?
Where's Doge when you need it, right?
Oh my! How you gonna Doge the fucking the bulldozers and fucking and the pain of the plumbers and electricians and the telecommunications people? Just come fix it, and then you're just not gonna get paid. They're not showing up this time. Fuck.
We didn't. I mean, we're not gonna get a chance to talk about it before next week. But also, Trump is suing his own government. He sued the IRS and the Treasury Department, which, Scott Besson. One more thing for him to do.
You mean soybean farmer Scott Besson?
Soybean farmer Scott Besson. Yeah. He's suing the IRS and the Treasury Department over leaked tax information from him and his sons. And specifically, it's like an IRS contractor that they're suing, but he wants $10 billion from his own government.
We got tons of money. We're so worried about government inefficiency. We're not going to waste
30 some trillion in debt.
So while y'all are complaining about, Democrats don't know how to run government and all that shit, Trump is literally, not figuratively, literally suing his own government for $10 billion just so he can become $10 billion richer.
They think that's fine.
Because he's the fucking grifter president. He's
I mean,
grifting all of you. This is $10 billion of your tax money that Trump is going to personally enrich himself with out in the open. This government money doesn't come from nowhere. You pay your taxes and then it goes into the government, and then Trump's going to just get $10 billion if he wins this case. He's going to cost the government even more money because they have to defend the case.
Oh shit, we got $10 billion with court fees.
Can we sue?
Right. I want to sue also. I also want to sue Trump because that was my 10 billion that I was going to get first, and then he got it.
I think we deserve something.
And I just love the scale of the number. It's not like $50 on principle or $1,000 on principle. $10 billion.
I think 10. I'm good with like 200 grand, 200,000. That seems like a.
And here's the thing: they said it's because they access his tax returns or release his tax returns. Let me see them shits. I'm still waiting since he came down the escalator to see the goddamn tax returns. He never produced them.
You don't want to know. He's inflating and deflating assets and all that shit. Like that's all the shit he's gotten in trouble for.
Oh, all his crimes.
Yeah.
I need a loan. This place is worth $10 trillion. What? Debt? This is only worth $1. I can't sell this. There's no point.
Here we go. We'll end with this.
Okay.
Someone in the chat said, y'all weren't so sucked up over Trump and trying to stop him with BS. We would be having our party having its rightfully elected president do what we wanted.
Which is what?
What?
Do you speak the English?
Like
I don't think you do.
What exactly are you thinking that he's going? Like you act like he has something for you. What is that something that he's gonna do for you that you think he? What is the thing that you think you're promised? I'm just curious.
What could it possibly be?
Like, what do you think he's actually going to enact, do, provide? Stuff. Like, what stuff do you think is coming your way? Other than, well, I won't say. I don't want to influence your answer.
Like,
I'm not waiting for the answer, guys. I'm gonna go. You guys have a good night.
Night, Ollie.
All right.
Peace
Bye,
out,
Ollie.
man.
Bye.
Someone said it was promised him 3,000 years ago.
in the ancient papyrus.
I'm so tired.
Anyway, there's no real answers to this question, is there?
I haven't
I'm
seen
not
anything
seeing
that they
any.
think
I'm not seeing
like
any.
I don't know what they think that they're gonna get.
Someone says his taxes were found to be properly filed, and Biden also had audit and was busted for $500K in tax evasion. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm talking about Trump grifting his own government for $10 billion over some bullshit that his taxes were leaked. I don't even care if they were properly filed or not. Lawyers can argue that forever.
Right.
The tax system is so fucking complicated. Nobody knows how to file taxes anyway, except for accountants and lawyers. It's true. Oh yeah, Mark, tell him what's happening tomorrow.
We're shutting down the country, motherfuckers.
Everything's off tomorrow.
Yep. No work.
No work.
No school.
No shopping.
Don't buy shit. And go protest. I don't care if you go on a march. I don't care if you stand on your fucking street corner. Come out. Solidarity.
Yeah, Minnesota did a pretty good job last week of it.
Now we're doing it again on a bigger scale.
Let's see, who mostly won on that point alone. Now we have protests in the streets for it. No. Focus, my little goldfish. What did Trump promise you? What is it you're expecting to get?
Lower prices.
He just said that they're not getting that. So he said that you're a fucking fake newser if you think if you think shit is unaffordable, you are obviously a deep state fake ass. So
yeah.
I remember Epstein files. Those were going to get released.
That was also a Democratic hoax. Shut the fuck up.
Oh.
They're saying secure borders. And so I like how someone in the chat's like, "Oh, you guys are liberals." Oh, geez. Like, all right, yeah, no, I didn't know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Oh, you're a bunch of liberals.
I'm not that, but I'm just anything. This okay.
Boy.
So let me. This is a scam, though. You get that, right? Please tell me you've researched this and you understand that this is a scam.
I'm gonna go with no, Mikey.
Oh, come on.
And also they said the IRS and Treasury leaked the tax records. You sue them to put them in their place. He's the president. It's his country. Right?
Why would he need so much money?
It's his. Why $10 billion?
Seems a bit excessive, no?
I thought he was already super rich.
And it's his fucking IRS. He's the president. It's his IRS.
He could just fire people. That's what he's been doing anyway, right? No, he's taking away $10 billion of your money. I don't think you're getting this. Your money.
You're paying him.
Yeah,
you're paying him.
It's a Trump tariff.
It's a tax. It's a tax on you. I don't know why you don't get this. He's taking $10 billion of your money. That's what he wants.
Well, he needs to fund his new casino in Washington, D.C. somehow. He already bankrupted 4 of them.
Pro oil.
Sure. Whatever,
Who else?
man.
We already do that.
Biden was pro oil.
We already have all of the oil.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Why are you guys rooting for shit we already have? Biden was very pro oil.
Air we can breathe. Oh, wait. He got rid of all the regulations regarding environmental safety.
Like, what exactly are you guys waiting for to happen that is good?
The IRS and Treasury had bad actors you can't fire. He's the president. He's the head of the executive branch. He can fire whoever he wants.
No, I think he's a little bitch president that can't actually do anything. That's why he has to try to get money out of people.
They all serve at the pleasure of the president. That's the entire fucking point.
That's why he goes through 87 different fucking cabinet members. I still haven't seen.
Can we go to bed? This isn't
like,
going anywhere.
Yeah, see, it's just the grift, dude. They tricked you. Like, you're going to have to file your own taxes or go to H&R Block, and then they're going to fucking make you pay like triple for that shit.
That's not how it works. There's a couple of guys who wrote a fucking project for leadership that would totally disagree with you, and they're all in cabinet positions now.
How dare you bring up Russell Vogt right now?
Trump can fire whoever he wants. He's the leader of the executive branch. He could just say, hey, that guy, he's fucking fired. In fact, he's done it.
Right. He's saying consumers aren't eating the cost, providers are. That's why inflation hasn't hit the consumer.
Take it.
Guess what? There is nothing telling them that they have to keep doing that.
Biden was pro oil. Come on. He was.
Okay.
By the way, take it from the guy who has a master's degree in politics and a master's degree in government. The leader of the executive branch can fire anyone in the executive branch he wants. The IRS, he can fire he can get rid of the whole fucking department if he wanted. He did it to the education department. He did it to our fucking foreign aid. USAID. Gone. So if you don't think he can't do that to the IRS and Treasury, you don't think he'd fire Scott Bassett whenever the fuck he wants? You're wrong.
Call him a slur. I still don't see what they got.
They don't have anything. They don't have anything.
And if you guys are new around here, check out the show from earlier today. I'm telling you, man, you guys are in for a rough ride. And if you think that this is just like we defend Joe Biden and we love the left kind of that is not this show. We are 3 millennials and we are pissed. And we know how to fucking read and we know how to count. And we can tell when people are lying. You know what? Jukebox? You've gone too far. I blame the Star Wars sequels for all of this.
You know what? That's fair. I support that.
I'm not sure what you guys are rooting for Trump for. Like, I just asked you for fucking a good 10 minutes there. Explain to me what you're getting out of this. And it was a bunch of shit. It was a bunch of shit that literally is never going to happen, or a bunch of shit you already have.
And if you're counting on no tax on tips and no tax on overtime, you work jobs that you get tipped and overtime, you're already fucked.
Yeah, because you're going to have to report all those now.
Yeah. You're going to have to report all that, and it's not like they're not going to tax you on your fucking paycheck. You still have to pay the tax up front.
Right.
You file it in your taxes, and
You
good
get a
luck
rebate.
because Trump's suing the IRS for all their money.
And he fired half of them.
And he fired half of them.
So you might get your shit in fucking July because Elon decided to fire all the IRS agents because they couldn't fucking give him an email with 5 things they did that day and something that rhymes with butterfly. like I'm not sure. Like he literally said, "I'll give you a tax break," and then fired all the fucking IRS agents. Like, don't you see that was a trick? You're fucked.
Also, those tax breaks expire. God damn it!
She always knows where to cut.
Quiet in the chambers, please. Quiet in the chambers.
Damn, I forgot to use that.
Expire 2028. So you get them for like 2 years, and then you can go fuck yourself again.
And then you're right back to fucked. He loved you so much that he had it sunset when he left.
Yeah. So, all right, we're gonna get out of here because I'm tired. Mark's tired. Mikey.
What?
Mikey
No, you need to pay your taxes and do the write-off at the end. If you do not pay your taxes, you are going to fuck yourself. Pay your taxes on your tips now and do the rebate on your taxes. You are going to get fucked. And that's another thing. They're going to get all of your asses. They're going to have all your fucking wages garnished because you didn't understand it.
And it's only no taxes on the half, not the time and a half, the half.
Yeah.
So it's a third of what you actually think it is.
So it's a deduction.
Right.
It's a deduction. It's not no tax. It's a deduction on your tax return. And I want to be clear about this. Your employer is still paying those taxes for you.
Yep.
On your take out your pay stub, and it hasn't changed. If your wages haven't changed, it hasn't changed.
People are changing their thing.
And
they're switching it to zero.
Because
they're thinking that they don't have to do it.
If you want to claim that on any tips that are cash, you then have to report the cash tips you haven't been reporting.
Don't be dumb enough to claim your
Don't be that stupid.
But it's not an exemption. It's not an exemption. It's a deduction on your tax return.
Pay the taxes now, or you're going to have to pay all of them later.
Pay your taxes now.
And there's a maximum on this too.
Right.
Once you reach that maximum, the tax break goes away. It's $25,000.
And then you're responsible after that.
And then you still have to pay. So like you do get a break. It's a small one.
But you got to still do it right. And honestly, I'm banking on them expecting a lot of people to fuck it up. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, I love the poorly educated. Let me give them no tax on tips and then no fucking explanation about how to fucking do it without fucking getting your shit fucked up by the IRS, without literally being told to bite the fucking bar of soap. Like, it is fucking like a lot of people are going to fuck up their shit doing this.
And also they phase out. So if
Right.
you make over $150,000 a year, it starts phasing out. And by the time you make $300,000 a year, those exemptions are gone. So don't just think that they're blanket. You don't have to pay tax on tips. You don't have to pay tax on overtime. Really do look into it, or have an accountant look into it, because you don't want to fuck yourself. And I'm being serious.
Yeah. Because if anything, this is a fucking warning show.
You're welcome.
Don't do stupid shit just because he fucking told you to. Just because he said, "Oh, it sounds great. You'll have this." Yeah, you're also going to fucking, according to him, save 500% on your fucking your lip injections and your fucking what's that? What's the skinny drug?
Oh, the GLP-1s.
Yeah.
Well,
you're going to go in for your GLP-1 instead of paying $1,200. You're going to walk out with $6,000 and get the medicine, because that's how he does math. Ozempic. Thank you, Dave.
And to Caleb, before we leave, that's the entire point.
Oh,
is
some of them do get tips up to that amount. His little friends, like his little caddy and the bellhops and people who are part of your staff, like that's what they think is like normal money, is like $300K. Like he is completely out of touch with reality. He has no idea what like a guy on a plant floor, like what he earns. He has no idea. $300K is low.
Yeah.
And they get tips.
All right, let's get the fuck out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Everyone, like and subscribe. Do it.
Do it. Coward.
Do it.
And we'll be back on Tuesday for headliners.
Boring, Huey.
And have a good weekend.
Bye, Kay.
Blah blah gay sex. Blah blah Congress.